What's good, Jordan? What's popping on the YouTube side? How you doing? Ooh. What's up with, I got like 3 hairs sticking up over here. What is going on with this? You see that shit? It's just like one little wisp. Is a ghost town? It's probably because we just started, yeah. Ooh, spooky. You have a good weekend? Yeah, update the dashboard. At some point, I'll consider it. But first, music. Go. We could definitely stand to bump up the volume just a wee bit. There we go. Hello, DJ. What is your maiden name? The same as it's always been. You know, there probably are some guys out there that switch to their wife's name, right? Wife's name. Yes, YouTube is working right off the bat. It was being kind to me today. Hey, that's what a weekend will do for you. I gave YouTube the weekend off and it came out the other side changed. SmackDown. Ending with a direction? Nope. Grill. Oh, is bussin'. Mug, Figaro. Question, examine. Those work well together. But I don't see two others. Spare ribs or baby back ribs? Is that your question? Oh, you're saying on here, ribs. Right, wait, no. I see cat names. Tom, Salem, Puss, yeah. What's the last one? DJ, can you ban the guy above me? You are above you. Would you like me to ban you as well? No, he has to ban himself. That's the name. Figaro? Mmm. My sub's gone. Oh seven's Paw. How's it going, Paw, though? But DJ, can you ban the person below me? The chat immediately stops. Unfortunately, that's Paw. Sorry, Paul, I don't make the rules. Uh, kidding. Thanks for stopping by for 12 seconds, Paul. Examine peckish, bucket, bucket, question, drawer. Things that open, a drawer, a a a grill. Things that open feels a little bit. I mean, like umbrella works, I guess. I don't know. Feels a little weird. Things with a cover? No. Things with handles, like a mug. Hmm. I could see that, maybe. But buckets have, but a grill has a handle too. So does an umbrella, right? Feels like it's just a little bit more than that. An open question, I actually did think of that. I don't dislike that. Grill, examine, and question. I do like these as well. Pump as for information. I think pump would work here too. Interrogate. Um, which does kind of leave drawer and mug and umbrella together, and then probably bucket at that point. Hello. How's it going, Rex? Things with handles. Yeah, it is that vague. Okay. I mean, there were a couple others, so I guess you couldn't get that right away unless you had the yellow already. Bussin' Peckish and Smackdown? Starting with smooches? What? I mean, like I see peck, kiss, and smack. What is finish the Uma event currently at 1.6 million points. I did do my dailies over the weekend while I was gone, so I think I'm at like 1.2. I've stopped doing the double points, of course, because there's not really much point. They got Grandpa back on the purples, eh? A grill technically doesn't need a handle. I feel like the cover would, but yeah, I suppose you're right. I mean, technically a drawer, I don't know, like they could be automatic. You know what I mean? If we're gonna poach, poach. We got an O out of place. Um, how's everyone's weekend, by the way? Leader, gonna be my second guess. Okay, we got T and O out of place. Huh. Okay, so either like just an O or an O and a Y. Uh, story doesn't quite work. Scoop can't have a C. TM Opera reference? There's not even an N in TM Opera O. I do like the STO kind of start, but a lot of the other options are eliminated. Storm and Stooge is too many letters. Stoke doesn't work. Stout? Yeah, it's not bad. It could be a double T. Could be a double T. It is indeed. Netherlands. All right. We are 7,500 away, so we could be over. There's a lot of places they could be 7,500 away. Chad probably doesn't work anymore. I don't think Chad is that far away. Maybe it is. I feel like that's close to like 5,000. Could be Equatorial Guinea, though, maybe. Right where we left off. Africa. You called? Okay. Where does that put us? A little further away. Okay. Um, where does that put us down here? I don't know that we've gotten this sort of South Central Africa much here. I feel like most of the time it's in this ballpark or over here. I haven't had a lot of time to get to know these. Also, Meisho Doto's career pisses me off. Is she a 10 no-show spring runner? Zambia? Zambia's adjacent. Since Equatorial Guinea is closer than South Sudan, I'm gonna guess we're over on the west side of Zambia. Most likely. Maybe Northwest. Angola. Hmm. Hmm. Also adjacent. So we are indeed like right here in the middle some. Oh, you know what? Maybe there's a country that like hooks around this way. That's also possible. Feels like you just lose random races even though there is no reason you should. Are they career races or are they optional ones? Namibia? Probably is that if it's weirdly shaped. Aha! It was the opposite of what we thought. I was thinking up here weirdly shaped. This is the weirdly shaped one that comes way over here. And that's how they're close-ish this way. If you try to run the classic Triple Crown, you will pretty much lose one of them. Ah, yes, the classic. Because Doto runs against Tiamapra O, and I'm guessing it's a cracked out of her mind Tiamapra O, because the whole point of that career is that she loses them to Tiamapra, right? And then for her career-specific races, they put Tiamapra on all the steroids possible. Yep. Yeah, that tracks. I mean, Taishin has a very similar vibe. Hers aren't quite as impossible. She does usually lose one of the Triple Crown, but that's because she's racing against two cracked out steroid heads. You can win them, though. This is one of the issues that I do still have with non-Track Blazer scenarios, is that you can't redo them either. I wish you could. Hoopu Feather? Okay. Oh, too many O's. Okay, well, we are green linear base game, so it's not too far off. It's not passive, it doesn't have to do with jumps. Okay, well, let's go with like an on kill then. Like, I'm pretty sure will doesn't scale linearly because it scales the area, so it probably wouldn't be linear in that case. Um, hmm. Okay, maybe like a death mark kind of thing. That's on hit. Doesn't have anything to do with damage, debuff, or time, but it is on hit. Then it's probably stacking for you, not them. Taishin, while frustrating, has way more doable races than Dodo from my experience. What do you lose out on with Dodo? Like, what's her secret event? Do you have to run a bunch of extra races? Do you have to just win specific career ones? Because otherwise, you're kind of just losing out on a couple stat points here or there, right? Which is annoying, but it's not necessarily run killing like it was back in URA when every stat point mattered. The headdress one? You talking about predatory instincts? I would assume predatory instincts has to do with damage since it increases your crit chance, but we can see if it actually is considered damage. Okay, it's not actually. It increases crit chance and attack speed, and those are considered different from damage. It also has a none scaling. I assume that is the crit chance it gives you initially. It increases CC. It increases CC. Is this base game? Oh, critical chance. Oh, crit chance. Gotcha. CC for me is crowd control. I thought it was I thought we were talking about debuffs. It's not crit chance or attack speed. There must be only one or two things that this can still be. This is gonna be like attacking increases the fucking move speed or some shit like that. Um on hit can't apply a debuff, but it gives you something. Could it just be leeching seed then? Healing? Yep, leeching seed. Well, thank you, Google AI. When I was Googling Meisho Doto Game Tora, what I wanted was a horribly incorrect AI summary of the Meisho Doto Uma. Excellent. Thank you, AI. and shitify yourself as you go so that eventually the bubble pops and we can all go back to the way things were with like a couple of uses of AI. That would be cool. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you, Dave. Male UK, not solo. Top 400. I mean, the Beatles make a lot of sense, so I guess we'll go with that. All right. It is rock. It's not four members. It's not top 100. It's not in the 60s. I mean, it could be 69, but it's generally not in the 60s. Uh, Not top 100 means it can't be anything like Queen. Uh, Rock, though. Rock, though. Uh, were the Police considered rock? I forget. Eh, that one? How's it going, chocolate? Muse's alt, the Police's rock. They're 70s or 80s. We could try the Police real quick then. I don't necessarily dislike Oasis either. Okay, it's not three members either. Is Oasis three or four? And it's also in 83 or later. Later than 83. Oasis is still five. Do we think Oasis is top 250? Possibly. Possibly. They are. And they are. And they are. Oasis it is. Ooh, got him. Slam dunk. Okay, so you have to win the Satsuki Show, Tenno Show Spring, and then in Senior, the Takarazuka Kinen, Autumn Tenno Show, JC, and the Arima Kinen for plus 10 on all stats and a couple of hints. Are they hints that are particularly useful or nah? Because, like, that's a pain in the ass. Um, I guess five races isn't like insane. DJ, did you not stream for a couple days? Yes. Or was I tweaking? Since I still have my streak, probably the former. Yeah, I mentioned it on YouTube and on Twitch when I was streaming and on my schedule. But yeah, I took Friday through Sunday off because I was out of town. Prepared to pass is a good hint. Indeed it is. That is a decent hint. Let me refresh that page. 4-8. 4-8. Blank blank, also known as blank blank, are blank that use the blank 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 to blank blank blank, then blank blank. DJ, have you been enjoying the new Unity? Certainly more than the old Unity. If I had to pick between Unity and Trackblazer, it's probably a toss-up for me. I do enjoy that it takes less time, although I think I still enjoy Trackblazer mechanics a little more. I've certainly been enjoying the Unity, yeah. It's always nice to have fresh stuff. Never gonna catch me complaining about that unless it's shit. I will be pulling for Kapano Ricky as well. But holy shit, the event chains will never finish. Hey, welcome back. That's exactly how it used to be, and it's how it's gonna stay. And it matters even more now. Dirt terrorist. Yep. I will be the dirt terrorist. I have Christmas Ogre as well. I'm gonna be a hyper dirt terrorist. I do like that in Unity, SRs are very viable in it. I mean, I was running a almost entirely free-to-play deck, aside from Narita Top Road, for the entirety of Trackblazer. There are a couple specific SRs that are good in Unity, but similarly, there were a good couple SRs or event cards in Trackblazer that were good. I don't think there's necessarily more or less. I used Shinko Windy a lot in Trackblazer. Admire Vega, of course. There's the Yukino B Gene card that was an event reward. Miano Bourbon Wit is pretty perennially useful, even if she is only 5%. Sell? 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 Why are you just posting random shit? Love the fact that new races are getting added. Yes, although I don't like that I need them to level up my Kapana Reiki. Because I get like 1 day to farm them before she comes out. You just want to use King Halo SR. Okay, fair enough then, I guess. Yes, you couldn't use her. They are blank through blank blank in blank with blank blank blank. They are blank. They are blank. I think that's one that I actually don't have maxed out still. I have maxed sweep though, so I'm not really coping for that one. Yeah, I also have Tosin and Shinko. Yeah. Like King Halo is probably a plenty good card, but I have enough options that I'm not really gonna wring my hands over not having her maxed. Amazing, Jordan. Thank you very much for that contribution. And our blank, 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 blank. I still have no idea where we even are going with this. In blank, there's a whole bunch. What is this? What is that right there? That is all italicized. Corner recovery and firm conditions. Those are good. Although I will say I use top road, so I don't really need the firm conditions part. The corner recovery is nice. Speaking of which, in the next CM, not this sprint one, but the one after this sprint one, be wary of stamina requirements. Ooh. There's no downhills. Blank of blank. Where, what are we doing here? What are we talking about? There's so many significantly parenthesized blank 15 or the blank and blank blank blank. What distance is the next CM? It's a 2000 dirt. The 2000 dirt with no downhills with much higher speeds expected because it's going to be in Grand Live, so your stamina requirements are up. In general, it's going to be deceptively high. These stamina requirements aren't going to be like fucking the Tenno Show spring levels high. It's just deceptively higher than we've been used to. Like 800, despite it being a 2000, 800 probably ain't gonna cut it. And so another X Ogre masterclass, you know it. Her and Ricky are gonna like own the fucking track. And I'm here for it. And I'm still gonna lose somehow, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm gonna lose to someone who perfect procs 18 acceleration skills in the late race and somehow manage to hold their position despite having 0 mid-race speed skills. I know it's gonna happen. That's how you lose. Well, since I will be pulling the Dirt Demon on 110 pull week, hope. You laugh at me, Chocolate, but it's gonna happen to you too. The shit build winners come for us all. I have been the shit build winner before. Damn, okay, we have no idea what this is. Got it. I'm just gonna start guessing stuff. Um, species. Um, Blank blanks. Blank blanks. ASL? What ASL? What are we talking about? Sign language? Can just type that. We could just type that in, bro. That's a funny picture, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is about this guy's face here. You guys can't really see it here. He looks very confused. Or like surprised that even he's not sure what he's doing. Alright, let's pick a random Uma. Haru. Okay, it's not a dirt runner. Got it. Or at the very least, it's not an A dirt runner. Worse short, worse mile, longer medium, longer long, or better medium, better long, late A and lower. Front is shit. Speed higher, stam higher, power higher, guts lower, wit higher. It's Manhattan Cafe. Damn. Turf A, Dirt G, yes. Late A, yes. End is worse. They are a pace and late surger. Um, they are a zero speed power and guts. They are strictly stamina and wit, which is an interesting combination. Higher speed, lower stam. They are designed for mediums and longs, and also to some extent miles, but it doesn't extend all the way to shorts. Um, okay, someone like Tokai Teo comes to mind, perhaps? It was designed for mediums and longs. Thanks, I've been working on my stamina. Satono Diamond? Is Satono Diamond not better at end closing? Or is she strictly late surger? I figured she'd have at least like an end C, right? Or is she strictly pace late? I could maybe see Satono Diamond. Okay, yeah, we'll take a crack at Satono Diamond. It is indeed Satono Diamond. Oh, she's ND. She's ND. D's nuts. Pace B only. Wow, she's, yeah, mostly late surgery, isn't she? This song makes me want to be a conformist. Oh yeah, does it? Something tells me that you might be missing the point. Um, zoop. All right, let's do this. In fact, I shouldn't even need to change my game audio or anything. It should just work. I just ran a Satono Diamond career. Word. It's fresh in your mind. Whose racewear do you like the most? Everyone here. Whose racewear is the best for you? For you, not the objective best because there is no such thing. She's such a lovable little chud. Satono is surprisingly forward as well. Yeah. Kita-san's racewear? Both are specifically the black. I do very much like the black. Ooh, 70 friend points. The black specifically, word. I do like the white as well. Not gonna lie. Alright, what do you guys want from me? Japan Dirt Derby, JBC Ladies, Japan Oaks, Kikukusho. I should be able to afford all that. Yeah, there you go, guys. And I am going to need from you guys a little bit of Tokyo Dai Shoten. Ooh, oh no. Oh geez. Yeah, that is pretty quick, eh? Ruh-roh, Raggy. We only got 3 days. I also like Madazensky's base. I'm whatever on Madazensky's, actually. Madazensky's is... She's fine. I like it more than her summer. I think her summer is a little too much. Obviously, I'm biased, but Taishin is probably my favorite racewear. Or up there, up there. I don't know if I'd necessarily say hers is my favorite, but it's close. I like how it looks like she just walked in off the street and decided to run a race. Bro, yeah. I understand that her summer outfit is her in a swimsuit and that it's hot and all that, but like, as far as racewear is concerned, it's a little bit off-putting. Surely we can see that. Very much just shit I threw on it because I forgot I had a race, yeah. Exactly. Everything is crap? What about everything being crap? I'm aware of the game. I've heard of it. I think near naked swimsuit is better than full wedding dress. I tend to concur. I do tend to concur if we're gonna put those on levels. I will say that some of the wedding dresses are a little bit sleeker and they don't feel like you're like poofing down like Mayanos is too much, but like Curran's isn't too bad. I haven't played it yet now. Ooh, with every win. Well, it's time to lose 5 times then. Watch this drive. Airgroove's wedding alt is pretty neat. I think it's pretty... It feels pretty standard to me. Ooh, that's a good win. Maybe I need to take another peek at it. I do own her. Oh, these are going alright. Never mind. Y'all gotta kill it at the very end, don't you? Heaven forbid you win all 5. Why can't they ever release enough new servers? Because the Chinese player base no-lifes it too hard, and no matter how many servers they add, they just make more bots to farm for them. That's how it goes. Satono Diamond's racewear is good. I like the flappy sleeves is always a fun little touch. Oh, let's see. This is what we're currently looking at for our CM in a couple days. I've got a few options. I think I'm probably gonna abandon the runaway. It feels like a little bit too gambly with the weird no passy area at the beginning of the race. Sometimes if she hits, even if she hits a really good start, if another front runner also hits a good start and starts like a quarter of an inch ahead of her, she just like stays behind him for half of the early race, despite the fact that she could absolutely just go blowing past them at any time. They just don't. So it's just like a gamble. Even with concentration, it's just a gamble whether or not she's even viable at all on this track. Also, there's a lot less front runners than I first thought there might be. Feels like front runners have kind of fallen by the wayside. We got our first UG as well. So this one's probably going to be a threat, even though it's not got the Sprint S. In fact, I feel like I haven't gotten a Sprint S in, like, a fucking week. It's kind of annoying. I don't know which of these Bakshins I'm going to run, but they all have really good speed. It might be this one. She's got right-handed summer and FCM. She's kind of mean. It's going to be one of those. I got 2 UG1s. I got 1 to work with for now. It was all paces, now it's paces and lates. That tracks. Lates got buffed a little bit. I think lates are a little more viable. I still expect to see like 1 psychopath running a Saiyan Sky front. There are so many low levels just laying around everywhere, and since it's PvE, there are pillars all over the place. That's the worst part, man. Can't you guys just clean the shit out? Like, it's crazy that you're allowed to just put pillars all over the map and nobody's allowed to build anywhere. It's like, why does that even exist? Anyways, back on the raceware. Hot take, I think, well, maybe it's not even that much of a hot take. Gold ships kind of sucks. Okay, Symboli Rudolph has some goated raceware, right? Symboli Rudolph is pretty great. Maybe I should look in the archive so I can see, like, the full image. Can I see your raceware in here, or do you show uniform? Like, come on now. That's pretty fucking cool. Gold ships is fine. I think it looks lame as shit. I'm not gonna lie. I like her summer more. And then we've also got that one as well. I think her New Year's is also quite nice. Yeah, the festival one's very nice. Honestly, I should just run her in that whenever I use her. Gold ship is good if you remove the hat, blinders, and gloves. Yep. The gloves might be able to stay. That one feels like personal preference. But yeah, I think the hat and the blinders can go. Also, hi. Cafe's got an excellent racing outfit. I'm just a sucker for black. I just really like that. Let's see, who else has a good one? Like a particularly standout one. Like Aishin Flashes is like fine. King Halos is surprisingly nice. King is one that I feel like is often a little underrated, just in general. I've warmed up to King Halo over time. Yeah, King Halo's pretty great. Vodka's is fine. I like Vodka's casual a lot more than I like her racewear. Fuji's a bit much. I get the idea behind it. The design works really well with the design philosophy for her as a character. But that's not me, really. She's supposed to be a Playboy type character, so I guess it makes sense. Otherwise, eh. McQueen is fine. McQueen... Hishiake Bono, not a fan of. I think I'd like her a lot more if this wasn't the racing gear. Really doesn't do it for me. It's Tannhäuser again? Let me remind myself of Tannhäuser. She's a little bit on the plain side, but it works. It works. I like hers as well. Hoka Kitaru's alt. I believe I agree with that, although I don't own it. Do they let me see it if I don't own it? No. This sucks. Sorry. Tannhäuser is just, yeah. Tannhäuser is just great. Brian's got a good one, too. Rice Shower's got a good one. Vega's got a good one. I don't own any of these characters, but I like all of theirs. CB. CB's got a great one, too. Although I can only see it in the card art. As of yet. Ooh, right. Tons of points. Forgot about that. Alright, let's get into a run. Curran? Oh, you know what? I actually need to go remind myself of what her default racewear looks like. I like her wedding. I don't usually like weddings, so that's why it stands out to me in particular. Why did I go here? So that's why it stands out to me in particular. Curran. I'm sure as soon as okay, I remember hers. Yeah, I like Curran's as well. Curran's is good. And yes, Haru's alt, I think, is cute as well. Curran is the devil, and that's why we love her. I think the really recent Manhattan Cafe wedding also fits her quite well. So as you might see from the title, I am a little bit concerned about my ability to hold class 6, and I've been holding class 6 for like the last 6 or 8 months. So I would like to maintain that, and for that I'm gonna need to rework a couple of my old Umas. Uh, maybe we start by looking at which ones most need it. Because most of my Umas don't have the S distance at the very least. But then, like, even this Bakshin running Pace Chaser, like, she's got 3 golds. It's fine. I could do better than that. You could run 5, 6, 4, run a 4th gold or something, probably do a little bit better. This isn't great by any measure. Um, Especially since she needs top 2 to proc a couple of those skills. It's just not it. Maybe we run a Bakshi and see if we can make a more generalist one. Run her Pace Chaser Sprint. Just like I have been doing. Yep. Alright, what was I running on Pace Bakshi? I need Sprint Sparks. And who knows, maybe she just magically turns into an ace if that happens along the way, because I'm gonna be building her more or less the same way. What that was turf sprint sprint? Turf sprint sprint. Yeah, that's fine. You can come along. And then on this side, feel like I had a decent selection. I don't particularly care for Taiki Shuttle's racewear. I can see that. I'm neutral on it. I'm neutral. I'm not usually a fan of the showing off too much. Like, it just doesn't really do it for me when we're like kind of in the moment racing. Like I enjoy that, but not right now. You know what I mean? Won't Esgolshi be better? Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking there. I do need an Esgolshi, and I do have a couple. They just don't have Sprint Sparks, so we're just gonna have to make do. Um, we got this one with long, but she's full power, and that's really why I have her. And there's quite a few skills. This one's actually pretty good. And it does get me up to mile A, so I can't complain too much. As for the second inherit, I probably can't be too picky. Normally I'd like to pick like a shooting for victory or something like that, but realistically I should take a couple sprint sparks and call that good enough. I guess this one is solid. It's got the chance for the Nishino Flower, it's got speed, power, wit, a little bit of everything. It's probably fine. A little bit of sprint. Did that have that? Oh yeah, that is my 6th sprint spark. I forgot I had a 6th sprint sparker. That's not too bad at all. Alright, now it's a matter of getting as many golds as we can. That's a shoo-in. In fact, let me just reset this deck for now. I'm running you Pace Chaser. Who am I running? The obvious choice is fine, though, for the Speed Star. Not that we're going to hit Speed Star because it's a fake skill. But we could probably run the Corner Connoisseur. I don't really want to take a Guts card, but perhaps today is the day. Today is the day for what? What is today the day for, Jordan? Yeah, not bad. uh, uh, Honestly, I'm okay with the gold skills being a little bit gambly towards the front upon approaching. Like, that's a fine one. I'll take a 0 LB Biko Pegasus. Sure. I'm here for the gold skills. And then we probably run like 4 total wit and then like a power card, probably. Rice wit? Oh, what is her skill? I forget. I thought hers was towards the back. Oh no, it is Pace Chaser. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's an awful fucking skill, but you can come along. Get in there. Shitter proof. That's not a typo. That's just the skill there. Lord Jordan. Findmo loves to appear in junior and finisher event before hopeful stakes. Yep. Or worse, never at all. I love getting halfway through senior year, going just like finishing year three summer, and then getting the first event from her chain and going, oh, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Modestly, no. It's medium. Mm. I mean, that's a horrible card, though. Yeah, such a bad card. 0% race. I don't know how they made a card that has nothing of so many different things. It's crazy. DJ, any aces made yet for this upcoming CM? Yeah, we've got all three, maybe. We're gonna make some more, but we need to fix our team trials real quick. If I can hit 900k this week, I'll be happy. I'll probably be able to survive with that until the next scenario comes out, and then I won't have to remake all 15 and then fucking do it again. God, my cards suck, man. Uh, CB Wit doesn't make sense. I'm looking for just good gold skills that are relevant, but for sprints, I don't have a whole lot. Maybe I do take Winning Chud. I'm not taking Bofa. Bofa these nuts on your chin. My fuck ass fine mo on late December giving me prepared to pass for some reason with 1200 wit. Yep. I had that happen yesterday at like 800. It's like, what's Goblin, Rex? What do you do? What the fuck do you give? Beeline Burst. Uh, I mean, I don't really want to take another speed card though. To be real. Um, some are using Top Road. I am using Top Road. My aces are using Top Road. You mean, where the hell do you even buy those? That's kind of an interesting option. You're talking about team trials and like using that Sunny item that I own, but I never in my life have consumed. Where the fuck do you even buy those? Also, who in their right mind is out here putting Gold Ship as their support card? What the fuck do you give again? What is your innate experience? I guess it could be worse, but like this is crazy work. Um, hmm, no, no. What are we training for right now? We're trying to make a sprint pace boxing for team trials. For the teamist trials. Problem is finding actually good cards to take that give me useful skills. I guess Kita-san's my borrow? Am I gonna run 4 wit, 2 speed? The Golshi skill pull looks like a parent Uma, yeah, except with like 80% shit skills like smokescreen. I do not own Kita-san, so I guess. Well, there's not many other wit cards that are useful on Pace Chasers that give me like skills that I care about. So I guess I'm going down to SRs at that point. In which case we're gonna go for Marvelous Sunday and Machikane. No, not Tannhäuser, the other one, Fukukitaru. I don't really see Agnes Tachyon being useful, besides her raw stat output. Does this hit the race bonus? 5, 10, what do you give? 15, 20, 30? No. Of course not. Sunshine dolls are on the Clover exchange. Okay, I don't think I have the money for that. Clovers ain't exactly falling in my lap here. Groundwork is somewhere in there, which is crazy on an end closer card. Or an end closer Uma, I guess. Here, let's just bump it up to 40. I don't care that much. This is such a weird deck. I'll try to pop a couple purples on power to balance it out, and we'll see where we go from there. We have a decent amount of power carryover. 75 is our inspiration, so... I saw some guy streaming who put groundwork on all Umas he made. I guess it's like... I mean, if we're talking about for a sprint CM, I guess it's not a bad idea. I hate these fuck-ass first turn... Oh, God, Biko starts with... Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna follow Biko around. Except not there. Let's hit him with the early recreation. Yes, sing your heart out. Every single distance and every style. Batman or Spooderman? Batman. Personally. More of a Batman person myself. Never really been that into Spider-Man. He's like fine. Damn, Biko don't even give any friendship, like, from her actual events, either? What's she doing? I put groundwork on front and pace only. Yeah, I generally only put it on fronts. Pace for this CM, but usually just fronts. Guess who has their first mod on CurseForge? You did mention that you had made a mod. I guess it got, like, accepted. I don't know how that really works. Can we inject steroids and or performance-enhancing substances into your horses? I mean, that's kind of what the Trackblazer scenario was. They're basically on drugs the whole time. That's why they're allowed to race for, like, 5 months straight. Ooh, decent speed training. You know when you bakshin? I'm loving all this extra training. Give me 5 energy back as a rebate on every training, and you have my respect forever. We're gonna take the power here. I had lost to a slow-starting PC on finals, so groundwork always now. Always groundwork. Do you always get enough green skills to actually do that? Because, like, they don't take taking the leader focus, usually, so do you usually have enough greens? The power of friendship landing on Guts for the 8th time in a row. Yeah, I talked about it on the Aeronautics Discord, and a lot of people said they wanted it, so I uploaded it. Yay! Hell yeah, that's pretty great. How you been? I've been gone the whole weekend. I wish I could get greens that easily. You'll have a fun time farming for Capano Ricky if you can get greens that easily. Ooh, hey, that's not bad. I do appreciate that Unity does not force me to only click on speed and wit. I can click on other things early and not be punished for it by delaying my level ups on my facilities. Power's fine here. Getting those power bumps early. It's gonna catch up to me eventually. I like the Pace Tracer Savvy. That's a nice one. Nice 3 points. Practice Perfect is for losers who can't take risks. Watch me get punished immediately on the 16% failure chance. Honestly, there's a pretty damn good chance that happens. I don't know if this is worth the click. Pretty sure just resting is the better option there. 2 and 3 bubbles is like, it's good. I mean, I'm gonna have to rest either before or after anyways, right? You're resting one way or another, so essentially I gave up a 16% failure for 1 less bubble and Rico stats instead. Not having the level facilities is a godsend. Yeah, and we're gonna go back to needing to do that again when we get to Grand Live, I think. I don't know exactly how it works. Maybe it works with the songs or whatever. I don't actually know, but sure, give me some guts. Ooh, got the hot topic. Was worthless in Track Blazer. Actually kind of worth a little something something in this scenario. Give me the power. Rixbor, I'm sending over Cygames agent to your house right now. And that's why Grand Live is the devil's touch upon the world. I'm not about to deal with 6 more months of everybody and their brother complaining about the scenario when it's actually not that bad, am I? Like, I just got done with that. Are we gonna... we going right back to it, damn it? Yep, I'll click that. Feels like my friendships are going alright for having started so low. Give me the guts and the skill points. Having to do runs on my phone, I realized it's a real pain in the ass to have to click the little button that shows me the outcomes. I know enough of them that I don't always have to do it, but it's really annoying to have to click it. Main gripe for Grand Lives is it's not SR friendly. Well, it's a good thing I'm pulling on that banner, huh? But, yeah, I mean, what's the main issue with the SRs? It's just such a training-heavy scenario that you kind of have to. GJ, to be fair, gacha gaming as a whole is low-key the work of the devil. Indeed, they are constantly testing you guys. He tests me as well, but he doesn't understand that I'm poor, so I can't, I can't succumb to his temptations to spend money anyways. You fool! I have no money. OMG, you're alive! I am alive! As I said, I would be back on Monday, and on Monday, here I am. Yeah, this is a fine enough click. My bubbles have been a little bit lackluster so far. I don't think I've popped a bubble yet. Here's an option to pop one, but I don't know why I would click on that when this rest is here. Like, guts is cool and all. I guess I should probably click it for the extra... Nah, it's not worth the extra bubble. Just give me the wit. How you doing, Rice? Yeah, more extra training. Or rather, lack thereof. That's not a bad click. That's not a great click. This is an okay click. I'm not against clicking on a little bit of stam here if it gets me these bubbles as well as the pop and 3 friendships, and this is just a solid click. And make sure I don't die running miles with my current 100 even stamina. What does Blue Bloom give? Gives you like a long recovery skill or something, right? Like cooldown or something like that. Can you really look me in the eye and tell me God would approve of gacha games? No, no, I just said it's the work of the devil. Also, I don't give a shit. I'm also alive? Okay, that's good. That means we're both alive. Ooh, that's good training. Yeah. 1, please. One thing I do like about Bakchin's career is occasionally she will get the event that gives like a free charming pretty early on, and you just like have a freebie all the way to summer. You don't have very many useful skills. It's really just the Plan X we're here for, right? And your like raw stats, of course. Like, realistically, I should click on this, but I also very much like this because it's Friendshipville. Yeah, sure. We'll go here. Thank you, Rice. I don't like that Bakshin will just sometimes decide to lose races, but that's just kind of her MO. Definitely lost a race with like 850 speed and power, and that was pretty cool. Ah, there you are. Fine, Mo. I've been wondering where you're at. Let me get that friendship. You're probably not training this turn. Nah, you're not training this turn. Whether or not you run next turn remains to be seen. Power Whip me. Yeah, but Bakshin is kind of flanderized by the community to be dumb, so what did you expect? Yeah, fair. Yeah, she got pigeonholed into that job. To be fair, she's not exactly the brightest in the bunch, but she isn't dumb either, you know what I mean? I think she's a little bit more observant than you give her credit for, right? She's not dumb. She's very enthusiastic to a fault, I would even say, which might be part of the pigeonholing. We'll go here. I think that's fine. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. This works, though. I like that. Basically got all our friendships up at this point. It's just fine mode. I think that's it. But we can't have Nuance one character trait max. No, we don't do that here. The problem, another problem gacha games have is the barrier for entry for a gacha game is incredibly low, which means you draw in a lot of people who don't like to read. I believe the term that the community is currently using is LARPers. Although I don't really like that word being kind of stolen from where it's supposed to be used. It feels like now you gotta come up with a different word for what LARPing actually is. Hey, 155. Reading, why would I do that? My bad. You're right. Oh, look at that. Boom. Rice is like 2 off of max there. Hey, could you not? At least she didn't give me a migraine, I guess. But still, like, that's not very cash money of you. Rest. It'll be fine. Give me a 20-second short of someone making shit up that I will now hold as gospel. Did you know? A bunch of shit that's not actually true or completely unsubstantiated. Thank you for the hydrate. How's it going, Jaeger? And now... busy blow around. Word. I'm kind of tempted to click the power here. I like the idea of bumping Rice up to orange, but this is otherwise kind of an insignificant click. This purple is nice, and it bumps Taiki up, but this one gets me 2 and pops 1 as well. And also, anytime I see a decent power training, I'm going to have to click on it, because power is going to be my limiting stat here, most likely. Hey, more extra training. Cheers. I'm not popping a purple on stamina. Sorry. That's a good training, and that's where we're going. Absolutely. We got an orange, we got a friendship, we got 3 other bubbles, and we got a bubble pop as well. And we got another extra training. We can take a down to get some Etsuko value. Usually I don't take those, but when you're running 3 or 4 wit cards, it starts to make sense when you're actually maxed out to like just go ahead and take the energy down, because chances are you're gonna click wit in the next couple turns anyways and offset that, right? Rather than overcapping. Also, Meijido Dober, holy I will make shit up Uma. Oh, explain. I think I know where you're going with this, but explain it, because I haven't really seen a whole lot of conversation in general about Dober. I know she has a different career for male and female trainers. Hey, we got some more 564. I don't mind that. That's pretty good. 5 for light as a feather. Some Umastan as well. That's not bad at all. Now, do I run the Okasho? Or do I just click a button? I do need skill points. So I feel like I go ahead and run the Okasho, yeah? The stats are marginally less necessary. I have the A. Turbo Sprint. I mean, light as a feather being fully, basically free is nice, but it's also not relevant to this particular course, so... Should probably just go ahead and run it. Because she doesn't just hate men, she just is uneasy about them and is later just flirting with the trainer if, man. Yeah. Also, what the fuck is this race? I'm sorry, 14 pace chasers. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run as a front runner. We're gonna watch the race. Because I don't trust her not to get blocked by 13 other pace chasers. It would be this race that she would then, like, late start and sit behind him anyways. It's like, well, solo front is a little stronger now anyways. I would like someone to push up on me here. That's what she said. Just so that I can, like, ult. But I think my raw stats, like, win me a lot of races here. We'll see if it's fast enough to beat a surging Daiwa, but it looks like it is. Yeah, for sure. And all the discussion around X-Uma is aromantic. We're talking about, like, Reddit articles at this point, right? Or are we still talking about Dober specifically? Oh, Twitter. Word. Hey, we get the Plan X. Nice. I don't even know. Does she even have a chance of giving the non? I'm pretty sure she always gives Plan X, yeah. Normally you'd see the white version there if she didn't. Your skills are potentially useful. I wouldn't mind a Pace Chaser Corners if you got one. Okay, that'll work. I mean, a skill's a skill. Not all sprints have a downhill, so it's not like that's the most consistent, but if it hits, it hits. It's one that you could see yourself taking, you know what I mean? Early May. There's a... Ooh. I don't trust myself to win the NHK Mile. This is one of those races that, like, sometimes you just lose. I've lost this. I've gone into this race with 500 speed power and wit and lost it 6 times in a row before. Like, this is a race that genuinely you will sometimes just lose because the game decides you do. Immediate pace down mode. That's not fun. Although we are in decent position. And we sneak up, going into the late race. Nice. There's an ult. Not quite speed carryover, but can't go wrong with it. Nobody's catching me. That's a win. Taiki can't even ult on this map. Taiki can't ult with effect on this map without getting super lucky. Also, I wasn't paying full attention, but I'm pretty sure my goat Etsuko showed up in that last race to mood up me. Love her for that. So we run the Aoi, which I don't really care about the result of, but yippee, we won. Reporter pal card wins side games? True. Get an Etsuko card. Does she not even have a rare one? I guess she doesn't, does she? Shit. I want to run a race, but this is 3 if I run here. Which might punish me. Might punish me. Nope, nothing. Damn. Easy win. Go next. Give me that one. Excellent. Yes. There's the mood down punishment that I was expecting. Genuinely, let me just take the recreation turn. Go ahead and give me a recreation event if you're gonna be kind to me here. There we go. That's nice. Get something out of it still. Speed width's probably the proper choice. No, Kirk is... Just let him fade into non-existence, everyone. He wasn't a good person. He can go. It's fine. I promise. We have a lot of bubbles available to pop right now. Where's the Etsuko X Peter Parker crossover with the small indie costume? Etsuko becomes, oh man, I don't even fucking remember the guy's name. The reporter guy. You know who we're talking about. Bring me pictures of Spider-Man. Yeah. We all know who I'm talking about. The name is escaping me, that's fine. Yeah, J. Jonah Jameson. That's the one. You know, I should probably just click on the power here, yeah. Double bubble pop. But also, 3 more bubble get. Nah, double bubble pop. Bubble. 51 power. Straightaway adept's nice. Smile straights is worthless. You got some wit for me? Why are my wit cards... I did take 4 wit cards, right? Have we seen more than 1 here yet? Like, I did take 4 wit cards. I'm not crazy. Some of these guys got 50 specialty prio. They probably shouldn't be just hanging around. Ah, there's 2 of them. Yippee! Sauce. Wet conditions. I guess I could take both wet and firm conditions at some point. That's technically 1 good skill. Do you get the same number of points for a green skill as you do from a white skill? None of these are particularly good. Even that power is kind of lackluster. Maybe a bubble pop on Guts isn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but I'm not really feeling it. I think I'm just gonna click on the speed, get the little bump. In the final calculation, yeah, like, is it just a skill? Just like a white skill? I feel like it is. That's that charming event that... I feel like I always get charming from that. I don't know if it's based on a stat or, like, when it happens or what, but I feel like I always get charming from that event. Get boxshined. I think each skill has a bit different point amount. I feel like when I look at the end, it just, under the score breakdown, it's just like X times Y. Like, gold skills are worth more. Here, let's actually go peek this. I'm a little curious now. Let's just take a peek at the most recent one. Score info. Let's go to whoever. Right, there's the unique skill activation, which is worth its own points. Base points 2,500. Rare skill times 5. Each rare skill is worth 1,200, so that tracks. I believe normal skills are 400 or 500 each. 13 times 500. Yeah, that works out nice and evenly. And then there's a percentage bonus if you're the ace, and based on how strong the opponent is, and just a raw number for based on the cards you've upgraded, and then based on how many races in a row you've won. So this, it should just be a skill like any other. The only distinction is between rares and normals, and whether something's a unique skill. But only your own unique skill, not like inherited uniques. Those are just considered whites, I believe. There's also the win by a certain amount thing, but that's different. Did I miss it? What'd you miss? Oh, hey, that's pretty good training. That's not, so I'm gonna click on this one. Did you miss D's? D's what? Sorry, you have to spell it out for me. Harikiteiko! You haven't missed any of the victories. I missed Summermaru Zensky already. Can't wait for that rerun. I'm definitely pulling for it. It's just... I mean, I guess it's better in this particular career. Like, when all your facilities are level 3, 4, 5 minimum at this point in the run, she definitely is a little bit overinflated in her usefulness in this particular scenario. Early November. There's no good races right now, right? No. They're all either dirt or medium. I mean, I want to click on that, but, like, not that badly. I think you just click wit and kick the can down the road. Summer Maru Zensky and Fine Mo banner will feed families, especially my family. That is indeed the banner I await on. Okay, I'm starting to like everybody going to wit. I'm liking this. Now give me a good speed training so that I can knock my energy low enough so that I can do the thing. Excellent, thank you very much. I got 2 LB Fine Mo, and man, would it be cool if I got it to at least 3 LB. I'm sure. I've got 0 LB Fine Mo, and it would be cool if I could find any more ever. Ha 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 ha. Win, win, win. Win. And win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Give me the energy. Cheers. I'm still waiting on a lot of my event chains to finish, aren't I? I took 4 golds. I don't even think I've seen the first of Rice Showers. We finished Biko, but Fine-Mo's only on the first, and Kita-san's also only on the first, which means we're probably not going to finish 2 or 3 chains. That's usually how it goes. Correct, yes, exactly. I can't hold all these wins. I'm starting to believe tissues are fake. It's been a while since I got some tissues. Hey, you couldn't have given me just like the next one in the chain. You had to give me this instead. I guess I'll take 3 energy or whatever. 5. Worth. Kinda stinkers. Except for this power and to a lesser extent the speed. This wit is not really it. Let's go speed here. And go for the couple of bubbles. That was kind of the thing that pushed it one way or another. Oh boy, a spam risk call. That means I'm gonna get a spam voicemail soon. Yippee! Hey, that's pretty good. Nimble Navigator. Yeah. United Spirit Wit. That should max out wit hints, I believe. I don't know if I have power yet. I don't necessarily need it, but it would be nice to have. Hey, that's pretty good power. Click. You can usually tell when it's gonna be a good one when you click on speed and stamina and wit and you go, hey, wait, nobody was in any of those. Where are they? Oh, look, there they are, right? Unless they all took the day off. Those are the worst turns, right? When you when you start a new career and on turn 2 you look in there and there's like 1 Uma. And you're like, where the fuck did everyone go? The Takamatsu no Miyakinen. Which of the horse ladies are you dressing up as for your Halloween stream this year? If they wore anything even remotely resembling normal clothes, I would consider it. But I'd have to get like a fucking custom tailor to make any of this shit. Summer Body cosplay win. I think you might overestimate me in several ways. It's been 83 years since I last saw a pink spark. Operation Cacao's not too bad, though. 4th or better is honestly a little attainable even for pace chasers. It's not very consistent, though, so it's like, fine. Give me the power. We can find you a Golshi cosplay for sure, you think? Golshi's also kind of stacked. I feel like I gotta go with, like, Stego or something, if you're going anywhere. Manhattan Cafe, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll take some speed. Silent Suzuki, yeah, one of those. I'm not clicking on guts over my dead body. Wow, I didn't realize how much I hated Biko Pegasus's voice until I heard it just there. Ooh, I don't know if my bubble pops have been good enough to actually, like, win against the fuck-ass team I'm about to have to run against, whatever team it is. It's gonna be Kopano, Ricky, and co. beating me in a back alley. Might need to buy a couple skills. What you got for me? Ah! The Meijiro family. Apparently I've got decent odds, but I'm gonna believe that when I see it. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Tell me I have double circle on one and then lose it anyways. I know how it goes. I know how it goes. Hey, but we win anyways. The minted family. They can sit down is what they can do. All of the Meijiros and then also Gold Chip. Agnes Digital is also a funky little Ched. Fair. That is an excellent way to describe digital. Chip is a Meijiro kinda. Meijiro in law? I do believe she is related to McQueen in some way, yes. I don't know exactly how either, but yes, they are related one way or another. Yeah, it's not a bad click. I'll click on it, because it's not a bad click. I'm liking the stats so far. We're gonna click on Wit here, even though the speed training was good. Yeah, this'll do. So I need either a purple or a Wit training for my next turn. Ideally. Oh, never mind, I have to run back to back here. Forgot about that. For some reason, I thought it was just the Sprinter Stakes. Big fan of McQueen. Ciao. It's crazy that my Wit is my lowest stat right now. I was disregarding Stam and Guts, which are throwaways anyways, since it's a sprint. Where the hose at? Have you checked the chest on the right? Where it says tools? Oh good, we're on the same train of thought. This man forgot to check the fucking tool shed before he started asking everyone in America where the hose at. Bro, we all know where the hose are at. You... I'm not finishing 3 of my event chains again, am I not? Aren't I? We're in early October, still haven't seen the second. Got Night Owl as well, very cool. Oh look! Late October, year 3. Rice Shower's first event triggers. Never waste a diamond on a hoe, it's just not efficient. I'm just gonna power through, fuck it. Played enough in the run that I don't care about Night Owl at this point. Sprint straights or 30 energy. Ooh, I want sprint straights still. Every sprint has a straight somewhere. Every sprint has a corner somewhere as well, with the exception of the one. There's one race where that's not true. I'm pretty sure I'm done clicking on speed for the rest of the run. I can't believe I don't know how it is possible that I so consistently fail to get 3 event chains. Like, genuinely, it feels like every other run that I'm like, failing multiple event chains. I didn't see the second event from 3 of my 4 cards. I did not see the second Kita-san, I did not see the second Fine Motion, I did not see the second Rice Shower. I saw none of any of them. But that's not just like I didn't finish a chain or 2. I didn't finish the majority of my chains, and none of them were close. Like, that's way worse. That's only 6 events over an entire run. It's supposed to be a 25% chance. You're supposed to see fucking 18. And I get that there's the SRs, but those are only 2 each. I'm not entirely convinced that I saw all of Agnes Tachyon's. How am I supposed to make a fucking team trials ace if you can't finish an event chain? I should probably actually click on the stamina here, but I'm gonna click on the power anyways. Fuck you, I'm clicking on the power. This is still a decent ace. The problem is I didn't run Fukukitaru because I didn't intend to make this an ace. So, no Summer Runner, no right-handed either. No Firm Course Menace. That basically makes her impossible to be an ace. Unless her skills are actually nutso, like, feels like 140 speed and 60 power is a little bit too much to give up. At least she didn't fail any sub 10% trainings this time around, right? We have that to work with. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Gets us over 1200 on all of them? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, I'm actually gonna still take 564 and all this good stuff. Straightaway Adept is maxed in. Why would you do this? Why are you like this? Definitely gonna do an Ith-On and a Turbo Sprint. Just because I don't have many options. Sprint straights, sure. Plan X, yep. I actually got the Dodging Danger plus Prudent Positioning, which is kind of fun. Not making her a front runner, so it doesn't matter, but it's cool that I got it. Pace Chaser Savvy is just a free skill trigger every time. Uma stands pretty likely to hit, as his tail held high. Light as a feather is nice and free. I did get my Ignited Spirit power, but I'm going to take my Burning Spirit speed. I might have gotten enough golds that this is definitely still, like, an upgrade. But we will have to see. For now, let's buy all this. It's 4 golds. That's already better than our current one, and we have 564 as well. So she's definitely an upgrade, no matter what happens. I wish I would have been able to get Professor of Curvature and Speedstar as well, but what are you going to do? Because there isn't much else to use them on. Fair. I need to put some community goals, and I need to also put in, like, like a become VIP thing that just is an exorbitant amount of points that you just like aim for long term. Something to just waste a shitload of points on because VIP, there's only a limited number I can give out. TTS is fun to use. Most channels make TTS cost actual money. I don't bother with that. Okay, are we the lucky pace? I didn't realize there were no fronts. We are the lucky pace. But 80k points, not sure what to do. Currently, your options are end stream, but I'll make a really expensive one in a bit. Don't worry. Tail held high, it's on. 564. 564 triggered, it's on, I think? I don't actually know what it triggered. I'm gonna assume it's on since I didn't actually pass anyone. Hey, you're not allowed to catch up with me when I hit turbo sprint. Stay the fuck back there. Yeah, that's right. I hate end stream. I know, but some people very much enjoy it. Not everyone likes it. It's a fun novelty. That's why I put it on like a week-long cooldown. God, I'm loving all these free stats! Yeah! I could take no stopping me as well. It's kind of a Gamba skill there, because it predicates on me passing someone in the late race, but it's a pretty decent one to take, all things considered. It's got some hints on it. Compared to what fucking dodging danger, straight descent is also a Gamba. There's not really a whole lot of reason to do that. Ignited Spirit Power is fine, but it's also a Gamba. I mean, I guess it's not a Gamba. It's a Gamba whether or not it's useful. It's not a Gamba whether or not it's, like, triggers. So I suppose it's fine in that respect. You just want stuff that's just, like, very likely to happen. Whether or not it happens in a useful way is a different story. You just want stuff that's likely to happen. Like, Hesitant Fronts is fine to take just because it will hit. Like, if you pass the wit check, it hits. There just has to be a front runner, which is pretty often, especially in sprints. So I'd probably take Spirit Power. Imagine if I ended stream on a Saturday where it's Slay the Spire 2 multiplayer. That is also why I often turn off that option during, like, collabs and stuff. Because I don't want people to actually end it when, you know, like, definitely interesting stuff is happening. Meticulous Measures isn't too bad either. I mean, it's likely to trigger, right? That's the key. It's likely to trigger. Ignited Spirit Power is just a better skill, though. In terms of winning more, Ignited Spirit Power is how you do that. I suppose I do need Excel skills, eh? I suppose that's what Plan X and Turbo Sprint are for, though. Yeah. Plan X, Turbo Sprint, both Excel skills. I could take like a shooting for victory instead of a power. The problem with that is that shooting for victory, if I'm not third or fourth, it doesn't trigger. With Ignited Spirit Power, it's got a wider range of when it can, and it will be useless if it triggers outside that. But it does still trigger. It's just not helpful. Yeah, I'm still getting the points, right? Like, so I think this is probably our best lineup of skills. Solid number, solid number. And with 564 as well, I think that's definitely an upgrade. UG! 1 point off of UG1. And we got a good parent out of it, too. Look at all those skills. Is that 9? 9 skills. Ignited Spirit Power and Speed. We got both Pace Chaser. We got Mile and Stamina as our sparks. Yeah. I don't even need to reroll. I mean, like, I'll probably reroll just because I have the TP and I might as well, but you're not beating that, right? I get to pick. Yeah, no, you're not beating that. Sorry. That's not happening. Yeah, those are good. Gimme. Yeah. How's it going, Digital? I need to get more water real quick is what I need to do. Ooh, that's like, mm-hmm. Just setting aside the pink sparks that are dog water. The actual, the Uma is quite good. Let's give her the rice. That's like a solid turn. Digital's doing fantastic. Digital should probably always be doing fantastic, unless you put her in like a sanitarium where there's no Umas to see. Super Sprinter. It is I, the Super Sprinter. That should give me like a solid 5-10,000 point increase on average. Let's go ahead and compare her. Edit team. Alright, so you were running a Guts Max. Pretty mid-wit, worse speed and power, obviously. Also didn't have the Sprint S. She was running right-handed. Victoria por Plancha, neither of these is super common to hit. Operation Cacao isn't even a guaranteed hit. She had 3 golds? Like, guys, I don't understand how the fuck I even kept class 6. Like, looking back on these Umas, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing, man? This is not good. How was I ever able to maintain class 6 so easily? People must really not put effort into their Umas. 'Cause, like, that is
What's up, Doc?
abysmal. Bro, YouTube won't let me download my own fucking video? Why not? I feel like you can do that. Pretty sure you can do that from the studio, right? We've got a UG. I should probably put them in the... Yeah, I should definitely put you as the ace. Boom. Up to SS, another 500, 3 more pulls. Oh, that's all the rank rewards. What the fuck? When do they add more? Probably on the 1.5 ante, right? They have to. There's no way that after team rank SS, they're just like, yeah, that's everything for team morales forever. I'm pretty sure they go much higher than that later. I actually meant to run some team trials. Let's go clear out the archive real quick, since it looks like I leveled up. More pulls. Yeah, there's like people with crazy ass Umas out there. Look. Ranking. In class 6. Wait. Is that actually... Hold on. Let me scroll down through these real quick. You are the one I'm interested in. So true. Anyways, this person's in my club. Like, what in the fuck has this guy been doing these last couple of weeks? Good lord. This is the shit I have to compete with. But, like, you can see with their careers, bro's just running 6 win cards. Bro just straight UF1. It's just 6 wit cards. Well, 5 and a Machikane. Some psycho shit. How? Unity is just built different with the purple pops. You just wait for them to go on to speed or power and you bump up speed and power that way. Yeah, it's just all wit. Wit gives speed if you have enough wit cards. Hey, she actually won. How many points did she put out? 814 is not going to cut it for next week, but I appreciate you trying. 71k is not bad for a first run. Unique activated, rares 3, skills 13. Yeah, that seems about right. Let's go ahead and burn through the rest of our RP here, and then I'm gonna go get some more water real quick. Having a gold ship probably makes your life a lot easier. Summer gold ship. That is, probably makes your life a lot easier on these team trials, because she triggers 2 golds with her ult. Guaranteed 2 golds every single race is kind of hard to pass up on. I don't think her ult even cares about positioning, so like... 820 is not bad. We're getting like, I'm seeing myself hit 800k a lot more consistently, so I can feels like we're definitely getting a little more in the points. Like, even that one's gonna be close to 800k. Like 790, yeah. 792. And, then we can do another run real quick. And I can try to bump up another... I don't know who, maybe our third sprinter, since those seem like the easiest to work on. Who's my current third? I think it's Air Groove, but... Is it Wedding Air? No, it's Standard Air. Interesting. Standard Air Groove Late Surger. I can definitely top that. This is not exactly incredible. She's got 5 golds, though. Do I have anyone in here that I'm like, this is just a bad Uma, and I need to fix that now? Hers is, like, alright. The number of golds is really what I'm looking at the most here. I just recently made her better. She's still got a couple Gamba skills, but that's more related to the fact that I couldn't find any others to give her. Okay, so why is my next sub 30% off? Maybe maybe there's a deal of some kind? Like, I could definitely bump up this Taishin. She was good for the time that I used her, but now this is kind of mid. But then I gotta go build fucking longs and mediums. Like, this one's pretty mid as well. I like how both of my medium runners here have Mile S. What is medium S anyways, right? You still kind of hold up. You only have 3 golds, but you get a lot of other stuff. I think what I really need to worry about on my longs is that I just have enough stamina. Because I feel like usually if I lose my longs, it's because they just didn't have enough stamina. Imagine how cracked we could make a new Taishin. This is true. It's a shame Taishin isn't good for the next couple CMs, so I'm not super inclined to build one, but I'll probably make a new one. Maybe I'll make a new one now and try to make a good medium one. I might try the all wit all the time build. Just for the fun of it. End closer? I mean, I can run CB there. We're making her for a medium, so stamina matters, but not, like, that much. Reach team rank SS. Delicious legendary trainer title. Tasty. Alright, let's see what Taishin has for us. So, I am probably I mean, I know who I'm running here. I'm 100% running one of the Golshis. Probably you. Long, long mile. Again, don't really need that. Mile, long, medium? You know, maybe you're actually the better one here. I don't know why you have front runner corners, but that's kind of cool, I guess. What do you have in comparison? You've got quite a lot as well. Yours is more end closer focused. No medium sparks, though. I'll take you. I am going to take Rico, is the other thing I was going to do. We're not doing sprint. We're looking for medium sparks, of which I know I have several. It's a matter of finding them. Uh, yeah, those are fine. Is that a 6-star medium, though? No, 4-star. 5-star medium. 5-star medium. How about you? I know you're going to be mostly front runner focused, although the goal sheet isn't. There is some medium straights and corner depths in here. It's not like this is all front runner all the time. And it is 7-star medium, so maybe I will go ahead and take you into this. I don't run much in the way of miles, so I don't mind being miles C. I like a little bit of extra stamina since I am running you for mediums. I'm going to take a Rico, I think. Rico definitely works well with uh, Taishin's career, anyways. And then if you're end closer, CB Wit makes a lot of sense. If you're end closer on mediums, you give late surgery skill, right? The bigger picture or something? Yeah. Medium skills. Medium skills for the backliners. Medium skills for the backliners. That's also late surger. One of you fuckers gives like it's on or something like that. Something useful. I guess I get it from the career as well. You give in body and mind, right? Or beeline burst, sorry. In body and mind is the late surgery variant. Uh you're for front runners. You give what? Dirt. Dirt or Uma Stan. Okay, I guess I will make do. I'm probably gonna go 4 wit, 1 speed, and Rico. Hmm. 4 wit, 1 speed, and Rico. If the speed is this Nishino flower, it's not gonna be a very good speed card. Um, it'll just be that she gives beeline burst. That'll be the main value of her. Which, like, maybe. We'll see. What we are definitely taking is Miss Medium SR herself, Agnes Tachyon here. We're definitely going to take with her a Marvelous Sunday, who also gives a lot of good hints, specifically straight away, which will go well with Miss Flower here. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. We're already good on the race bonus, so now we get to take whatever wit card we want. Normally, I would want to take Taishin Wit, but unfortunately, I'm already using Taishin, so that doesn't really work now, does it? So probably just max limit break fine mo and just accept that that gold isn't going to be useful. Like we don't need speed star from her. Um, and that's 1, 2, 3 extra golds plus 5, 6, 4. Um, those are all guaranteed golds as well. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Rushing Gale is a guarantee. Maybe it's not. Yeah, Rushing Gale's a guarantee. Rushing Gale's not good, but gold is gold. Hell yeah, you recommend whatever that was. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. Yeah, will be very, very interesting build.
What's up, Doc?
トレセン学園主催のチーム対抗戦、自身の実力以上にチーム力が試されます。
学園の危機を我々が救わねば。それってウララたちがヒーローになるってこと？ライスにできるかな。私たちならできます。力を合わせてファイン。へえ、それで勝てりゃ世話ないけどね。
うん、つくづく同感。
あなたたちに私のチームが倒せますか？
青春杯輝けチームの絆。
Alright, how was the yapping while I was away? Being a Sigma? Jesus Christ. Alright. I was getting more water. Oh good, everybody spread out evenly so that I couldn't get anything good on this first turn. Excellent. Love that for me. If you think I'm not above just clicking Recreation turn 1, you are out of your mind. The Taciturn 2. Go ahead and give me stamina whenever you see the opportunity. Thankfully, it's overstimulation that I can't hear very well, so I don't have to worry about it too much. You know, you'd think that they wouldn't put one person on every training every single turn, but apparently I'm mistaken. This run's already going to turn out bad because all of our first turns have been dog water. Look at this shit. It's shit. It's poop from a butt. Thank you. Still, that's technically only 2 people, but at least there's bubbles to be had. Can't be too mad about bubbles. We like bubbles. Garbage. Sleep deprived. A random off card? At least Intense Gaze is good. What the fuck? I guess the 4 wit deck is actually a 4 stam deck. Have we seen more than one person on wit yet? Holy shit! What are we doing, guys? The wit cards should be in wit. Give me the skill points there. Definitely want the skill points. I shouldn't be clicking rest. That shouldn't even be a thing I'm doing. Apparently all win is a Chinese fire drill. Exactly. Everybody scatter! I'm not winning shit with this so far. Like, I haven't even seen a good training, much less, like, a few. Maybe the second half of this, run will look a little better than the first. That's at least an okay wit training. Thankfully, I actually see a good speed training that makes me want to actually click on it. Please, DJ, I need this? No, you can fucking wait. You've got like 18 songs in the queue right now. You can wait 3 minutes to request another song. Just wait and you'll be able to request it. Where is everyone, man? Where the fuck is it? There's only 3 people here. Get creative. I can't solve all of your problems. What kind of streamer would I be if I didn't berate you from time to time? You're scared of anchors? Ooh, I have bad news. This is true. It's very good in Slay the Spire 2. It's because you use it against others. I keep clicking on wit. Eventually we'll get something good. Nautilus joins the chat. Sometimes I feel like this anchor just weighs me down. Also, not dating Rika before the end of year 1. Because she's a butt. Nobody's home again. I'm genuinely just gonna restart this run if I don't see something good by the end of year 1. Like, this is genuinely awful. I'm seeing nothing of value. Have you seen the announcement for League Classic? I saw that it was in the works. Not like they're gonna allow me to turn off Vanguard when I play that mode, though, so... Oh, there you are. Honestly, fuck you. I'm still gonna click on the top one. If you fail, you fail. Good, we won. Wow, an actually good click? It's on Guts. Weird. Is this like Panic at the Disco? It is Panic at the Disco. It's Let's Kill Tonight, not Fucked with an Anchor, but... I was about to say, I'm pretty sure they haven't come out with a song called Fucked with an Anchor, but what do I know, I guess? It skipped my anchor song? Yeah, it's probably for the best. Huh. Speed, wit, or stam? Stam me. It's a pirate metal song. I think that necessarily makes it better. Explaining the genre to me doesn't exactly solve the issue. Wow, you won that? That's crazy. You only have 250 speed. I guess she's an end closer. She has a little more leniency when it comes to speed. Being smart is also important as an end closer. For career. For career. I've popped a couple bubbles. I should be fine to win this. My sprint is my bad team. I guess that's what happens when you stop putting your ace in the sprint slot. Turns out Taishin's not a very good sprinter. Taiki still managed to pick up that W, though. We run the ads. I apologize. The ads are incoming. Brace for impact! He's figured out what shock humor is. Everyone, hide. Okay, that's not a bad one. This isn't a bad one either. I don't mind a little power click here. A little clicky clicky on the power. A little boop. It's shock humor indeed. 4 hints for firm conditions. If we can get wet conditions as well, maybe I'd take both. Corner excel? Sure. It's a legit band and song. Yeah, but the song's fucking title is clearly shock humor. Let's not pretend they weren't like, oh, what should we name our song? Oh, I think a very legitimate name for our song would be Detachable Penis. Like, that nobody's gonna think weirdly of us for that. Like, yeah, it's a real song, but it's also clearly shock humor. Ooh, Virtual Insanity is a solid guess. Guess? Request. Sounds similar, but those aren't the same word. Give me the find mo. Oh, right, this is the song where they just say detachable penis like 80 times. I remember this now.
はいはい。今日も
Also, where'd everyone go? Once again, only 2 people here today. Damn.
これね。
Everybody else went on break. Alrighty, what do you got for me? I took like 11,000 medium sparks, and of course I hit the one fucking long that I took.
全員の度肝を
4 people? Oh, I meant like for the training.
目に焼き付けてやる。
Mein Gott. And almost none of those skills are worth a single damn. I mean, Lone Wolf is always a safe take. Honestly, that's probably what I am going to take. Take a couple of skills in here, just like a couple. Like, I like my Encroaching Shadow as much as the next person, but I don't know if that's necessarily it. Ramp Up is fine. I think I like that more. Let's see what really bad speed looks like. This is just what it looks like when you just have bad trainings for the first year and change. Like, this is just bad trainings.
私は負けない。
We've been clicking too much on stamina and guts because that's the only fucking places where any of our people are going on turns where they actually do decide to show up at all. Alright, we made it through that part of the race. Go ahead and sneak your ass through there. Yep. And run headlong into that person right in front of you. I see it coming. Oh, never mind. You snuck through. Easy win. Goodbye.
私の実力思い知ったか。
Medium straights? Ooh, we got the wet conditions as well. Nice. So that is an option. We can spend like 140 skill points to get a guaranteed proc every race. No wit roll even required. I'd love to click on that, but 28% failure is rather high. Is that worth it? It might be. I guess the training itself actually isn't that amazing. It's just the double bubble pop. Your synapses be misfiring today. I can tell. Holy. He's popping off.
何でもいい。
よろしくお願いします。
観客全員の度肝を。
Yeah. You're probably not going to win the whole Triple Crown. I know that. You're just not fast enough right now. 350 is not, like, bad, but it's... Okay. You know what? Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Do it. You won't. I need to go down to, like, 4-day work weeks permanently. Don't we all? That would be, my first act as president is banning Monday. No more Mondays. Even as a concept, we have 6-day weeks now. And you can only have 4 of them for working. Give me that energy. Thank you, Marvelous. You are, as they say, marvelous. Today is just extended Sunday, second Sunday, like second breakfast. No, there's just 6 days now. Like, there's more weeks in the year. No further thought necessary. Adjusting to a new calendar? Nah, we'll be fine. That's an extra month? Yup. I believe in our ability. Also, again, 4 wit cards in this deck. Could I get, like, 1 friendship training? Maybe? Thoughts? There you go. That's what we're talking about. An actual wit training click. If I could get these more consistently, I wouldn't be so concerned about my speed right now. Yeah, it's fine. Power click. Get a couple more bubbles. Hesitant paces? Sure. 4 hints is enough for me to consider it. Power. I will be powerful. Yeah. Penis music. Alright. Interesting. At least it's not that long. I guess I'll let it run. One 1% failure. You wouldn't fail that. This song is overstimulation, yes. This is the overstimulation song. You want me to dress up like a penis? They made Taishin's event less bad. They buffed her event. That used to be a 3 mood down. It's only a 2 mood down now.
とっとと底上げして追いつかないと。
I'd recognize that immediately. Become charming? A little late for that, but thanks for trying. I'll take the energy.
準備完了。
471 stamina's not quite gonna cut it. I would like a recovery skill. Sleeping Lion's not very consistent, though, unfortunately. I may take the normal version of it, I really don't want to, though. I'm not gonna lie. I might rely on my 600 wit getting me through this. Maybe this is a good time for Encroaching Shadow, though. I'm not that fast. Maybe my stamina is sufficient if I get a good downhill with the 1000 wit I'm rocking. We're gonna watch this one. I want to see how our wit actually checks out. We do have 400 guts as well, so we're a little higher on guts than someone else might normally be at this point. I can see our stamina being okay for this race. We're likely to hit top 3. Whether or not we win is very, very up in the air. I'm okay with being where I am. As the ramp up, we're probably going to pace down soon after. We paced down, but... Okay, we're kind of hanging. We're pulling up, we're rocking up. We don't hit the Encroaching Shadow, which is rough. But, you can see our stamina is actually checking. We did stam check. We won. CDJ, this is your new fashion inspiration. I mean, I do wear t-shirts. I wore t-shirts before I heard this song, though, so I'm not gonna give him any claim to that. Anyways, we won the Triple Crown, which is weird. Oh, you're talking about the coats and shit they're wearing on. Yeah. Okay, I probably popped this bubble on the speed. Speed is important to us still. Sir, I live in Florida. Snowmobiles may well be illegal here. Nobody's gonna know what to do when they see one. The only way I could possibly get rid of Practice Poor is by accidentally lucking into a Practice Perfect, which is not very likely to happen. I feel like I should probably just hit the Infirmary now. Unless I want to do like a couple of trainings just to see if maybe I get the extra training and I can luck off it with the extra training top option that can kill a debuff. But I feel like I'm more inclined to just go Infirmary here. And there's always a chance I get fucked like that. Hey look! Didn't get Speed Star on my Endcloser build. That's good. I would have kind of been a little annoyed if I did. Sir, why are you driving the Snowcat on the beach, dudes? It works, doesn't it? Mood Guts are standing by. I'm never taking standing by, I don't think, so give me the guts. Makes me feel better about my stats. I like my stats so far. I think we're alright. We've really recovered from whatever that god-awful first dozen turns was. Made it work. Made it work. They do put a lot of power into those things, don't they? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure boats can also go across water. Is the energy worth it? I'm not convinced it is. Give me the stats. Because I'm gonna have to click infirmary again here, most likely. Especially since these trainings aren't like... I mean, this is fine. I guess I'll click this for now. No. Ooh. Didn't get rid of it. We got the carrot, though. Not a necromancer. I am an entomancer, specifically. That's the second infirmary fail in a row. I've now wasted 2 turns on that. Despite that being like an 80% success chance. But what's fun about a boat on water? Things like a dirt bike on water is much cooler and much more lethal. I suppose it's lethal, yes. Whether or not that's a good thing is up to interpretation. Also, still no fucking wit trainings. You guys probably couldn't even hear that, and that's fine. I'm gonna skip that, by the way. You don't recommend the same song again 2 seconds later. Like, get creative, brother. Go find a different one. This is a statistical anomaly. Don't worry, mood down. At least we can deal with the mood downs. I'm not necessarily concerned about mood downs. Mood downs with, Rico in my deck is not, like... In fact, I'm about to mood up from this race, anyways. Oh yeah, you know what? You can mood down me twice. I'm still gonna mood up from this race, you fuck. You can't stop me. Do it again, bitch. Do it again. 36 all. You got a medium in there for me this time? Maybe? No? Yes? I do have to do top 3 10 no-show spring, but my stamina is actually pretty on par. It would be cool if I could finish my Mr. CB event chain by the end, because Daring Strike is kind of really good, and I would like to finish that chain, if at all possible. I'm gonna keep clicking on Wit. Hints, please. Medium corners, yes, excellent. Okay, I kind of actually like our odds right now. Like, it's, again, it's not a guarantee, but with how high my wit is, we have good guts, we have 600 stam, we have the long S. Decent odds. Decent odds. Oh yeah, Lone Wolf as well. Forgot I took that. It's kind of a gamba that hitting or not hitting on a Team Trials character, but I mean, I'm gonna take it anyways. It doesn't even have the benefit like it usually does of, like, stopping someone else from triggering it, because that doesn't matter in Team Trials. Like, oh no, the enemy team didn't trigger Lone Wolf. I mean, I guess that makes it more likely that I win, but... Oh yeah, there's that encroaching shadow. Gotta go. Gotta blast. Nobody's catching me. Adios. Camera couldn't even keep up. You see that? It was like, whoa, where'd she go?
私の実力思い知った。
Boom. Hey, you already gave me a hint for Intense Gaze. I don't need the energy, though. Do I care about corner recovery? I might. Depends on how much more stamina I see for the rest of this run. I guess I'd prefer another Intense Gaze hint, though.
とっとと。
This is, Ultra Kill, right? I'm not crazy?
ふん。余計な絵。
I mean, I can be crazy and this can also be Ultra Kill, but to confirm, this is Ultra Kill. Oh, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts? Oh, shit. Well, now what am I gonna tell my viewers? Because, like, I already said I was gonna do Uma today. I didn't even realize that I was playing Kingdom Hearts. Fuck.
はいはい。
Oi race course. Cool. Speed? That's an okay speed training. And considering the wit is kind of mid, I guess I'll take it.
これね。
Tell the viewers that you are Stream Daddy and they are bootlickers. Okay. We'll see how that goes over.
今日もあ。
Who's your daddy?
私と頑張ろっか。
Golshi and Kingdom Hearts drop kicking Sephiroth. Get out of here, asshole.
観客全員の度肝を抜いて。
Okay. How do I fare against Team Meijiro Squad again?
そろそろ行こう。
Ah, it's Golshi again. Hello, Golshi. We gonna need to clock that bit. I definitely saw... I'm pretty sure what I saw there was 4 double circles in a single circle. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Let's see if we can maybe fix that this time around. Thank goodness this isn't the old Unity Cup, where I would have immediately bricked the run for trying. Mmm, 100 stat points.
ほら、早くやるよ。
Good start to the summer trainings, yeah. Nothing. Awesome. CB hints, I guess, is fine. You give homestretch haste, medium corners, tail health high, all fine enough. Strategist actually would be okay with me, honestly.
わかった。
Medium corners, cool. Cheers. Nice, nice.
私と頑張ろっか。
Just keep clicking on that wit. Just keep giving me that wit. Wit me. Yep.
一緒に頑張ろう。
If I click wit, I will get speed. If I hit 1200 speed, I will be happy. We hit very, very early.
調子いい。
Nice. Wit me. Yep.
私と頑張ろっか。
Taichin is a 10% speed growth character, so this works a little better on her anyways. I do need to finish my Rico build eventually. I think I'm okay with just clicking this kind of mid-ass speed to start, and then probably Rico. Tasty. Daring Strike.
今日も私は普段。
Especially if there's gonna be no friendships again.
なんでもいいけど。手は抜かない。
Rico! Don't need to go for the 30 here. That's just a little bit of a bridge too far. That's a good wit training, but I think I'd prefer the speed here in the bubble pop. And another little bit there. United Spirit Power, nice. Not a fan of the mood down, but that's what Rico's for. Is a first place required, I believe? Not that I'm not getting first, but... Nope. Nope. That's a bait. That's a bait right there. That right there is bait. I know bait when I see it, and that right there, that is bait. Thank you, thank you. Give me the speed. Notice how we're still at full energy. Is DJ gonna win the World Series of Poker main event this year? You got a ticket for me? Just sneak in. Absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Not no idea what I'm doing, but basically no idea what I'm doing. We're down to the final 21. Ooh. I'll just take Negreanu's place. I don't even know if Negreanu makes the top 21. That's pretty high up, so, you know, even for him, that's not a guarantee by any means. You can absolutely bomb out in the top half or something as a pro. Get a tough run. Have to force your way in as the blinds get bigger. Eggs is out. Ooh, 36 power. Tasty. I feel like those numbers are higher, but it might just be related to me running like a 40% race bonus deck this time around. Two single circles, 3 double circles. That's not a guaranteed win. But we won one of the single circles. We won our medium. We won our mile. Win, 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 win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. There were on like 6,600 entries. Where was the money line then? Like top 1,000? Top 500? With that many people, it's probably... They probably still have a very pyramid type. It's probably like 500 or so. 2 years ago, it had over 10K. So is it like on the decline? I don't think that's necessarily what you're saying, but... I'm amazed this run actually turned out well. Not like insane or anything, but well. 1462 get to cash this year. Oh, that's higher than I expected, honestly. I would have guessed 1,000 at most. I wonder if you go back even further if COVID saw a big spike and it's just been a drop-off since then. Holy shit, our first triple wit training. They're real. They exist. I did run 4 wit cards, right? Yeah. 2024 was the biggest field. That tracks. Over 10,000 does sound like the biggest they would have had. They were probably, like, I like to imagine that during COVID, entries, of course, way down because it probably got canceled entirely that year. But a lot of people picked it up during the COVID break. And then in the couple of years following COVID, it probably surged in popularity for a little while. Until a bunch of people realized they're not actually that good at the game and got their asses blasted wide open. So I actually have an interesting question here as to whether or not I should bump stamina. Like, 800 stamina isn't necessarily enough for all mediums. It might actually be more prudent of me to click stam here. Pop a bubble, see what she gives. Probably nothing that great, but I think it's an okay click. Bro, she is in the zone there. Holy shit, did you see that? She was staring into my soul there. We already got encroaching ramp up lone wolf. We got a pretty normal amount of skill points then. Actual #1 favorite in the finals. Okay. We got the medium S, so I'm not very concerned about our speed. I think that's going to be perfectly fine for team trials, alongside Lone Wolf. I am way too far. What are you doing up there, Taishin? She does not give a shit. Pose on him. Boom. I actually really like her end screen as well. Her wind screen. Who's got the best wind pose? Now there's a question I should posit. Next time there's a bunch of people watching. How many people are watching right now? Yeah, we got 5 or 6. Pretty normal amount. Alright, 850 stam. Now there's a number I can get behind with the speed that I have. 564, yes. I mean, right-handed is a safe take if I got another 54 points to spare, right? It's like a 50-50 shot that I get an extra skills worth. Nothing wrong with that. 270 is not bad for gold. It's on is super cheap because I already took the first part. Homestretch haste is a lot better than it used to be. It no longer chops off at the end. I don't think I need Sleeping Lion anymore. Up-tempo's not relevant. Hesitant paces, maybe. I'll take it just in case. Medium straights and corners are quite cheap. Very nice. End closer straights is a nice take. End closers from Intense Gaze is good too. It also doesn't have positional requirements, so Intense Gaze is actually consistent as well. Uphill, not every race is going to have an uphill. Daring Strike, yes. Burning Spirit. Speed is probably a yes as well. And then probably Power? Ignited Spirit Power? If not Ignited Spirit Power, then what? Nimble Nav isn't as consistent. We've already discussed that. I could try to figure out a way to get Rushing Gale for the extra gold. Acceleration and slightly increased velocity on a straight. Oh, they buffed this skill. Hold on. Let me peek what that gets me. Skill list. Rushing Gale. So if it happens to trigger at a bad timing, it is still a white skill's worth of target speed on top of the 0.4 acceleration it gives. Now, because of 564, technically this can also hit during the Excel zone, although it's much less likely, of course. I think it's worth taking just because it's gold. So I need to figure out what I'm losing for Rushing Gale. What do I need? I need a total of 95 points. That is only 84. So that one probably stays. The medium corners and such are staying. End closer's 130. This is actually not super efficient. It's efficient as a skill for winning, but it's not really efficient as a skill for scoring points. No Stopping Me is slightly cheaper by 4 points, but it's also less consistent. This just requires a wit check, right? It might not be useful. Again, this is another, it might not be useful, but at least it triggers, as opposed to No Stopping Me, which will most likely trigger at a useful time, but if it doesn't trigger, it doesn't trigger. You just don't get points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Encroaching Shadow is 6 golds. And then a few debuffs and a few random other skills in there. I think that is an improvement over what we are currently running. Another UG for the books. 33 off of UG1. Those are horrible sparks, though. Go ahead and reroll for me. Better. Still not gonna be using her most likely as a parent, but it's like a little more not bad. She's got some okay skills in here. Straightaway Spurt, Unity Cup. Nothing wrong with those. Yeah. I think that fits the bill quite nicely. A couple of debuffs that were cheap. Lone Wolf, the S, the 6 golds plus 564. All of these golds, with the exception of technically It's On, don't even have conditions. So this should just be good. It should just be a solid scoring Uma. And you can have True Way of Kings. Well, I did like the 4 wit. I think I got relatively a low run as far as that wit is concerned. Okay, so you have... I mean, like, technically you could say less speed, but not really. You have 1, 2, 3, 3 golds, 2 of which are recoveries, and Lone Wolf. And that's, like, it, really. I mean, Taishin, this Taishin surely survives any race. This one, I mean, not necessarily with only 840. 840 stam is enough to survive any race, I will say that. She's not so fast that she requires like 9 million stamina to survive a race. As speed, for the record, as speed increases, so too do stamina requirements. So this feels like it lines up decently well. I don't think she'll have any trouble surviving. Especially as an end closer as well. Again, I say this again. How the fuck did I ever keep class 6 for this long? This was literally just like the first 15 Umas I trained and track blazers. I was just like, one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and that'll do. And then I went and looked at my score and went, okay, I'm getting 70,000 more than I need. I'm not gonna bother changing it. Why would I? It's fine. It's working. This week, we have to concern ourselves with it. How's it going, Saren? How you doing? How are your runs? Thank you for the raid. Now I feel obligated to do one more run. How could you do this to me? We got our UGs. Hell yeah. There's a good win. Okay. I'm listening. One more. Yeah. That might be... it's still on the borderline for this week. 857, yeah, it's probably not going to break into Class 6, but we'll fix a couple more over the course of the week, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Look at that. Look at that. 20 gems. I'm good. Just made some parents that didn't turn out totally terrible. Hey, I'm assuming we're already on to the next CM, because you wouldn't be making parents for the sprint 2 days before the sprint, right? Right? Yeah, maybe I'll do an extra run just because I was gone for the weekend. We just started fixing some of our team trials teams. So we've got 1, 2, 3 new ones. We hit our first UG last week sometime. And now we're trying to cook with a little bit of team trials. All right, that's a medium out of the way. I guess I should probably go fix my other sprinter, late surger sprinter, eh? DJ, you know what the viewers really want? Are you speaking for all of my viewers right now? Be careful what you say next. You might make some enemies. Or friends, I guess, maybe, depending on what you say.
あの子が私のイベントミッション元暮らしですね。お土産頑張りきやった
Yippee, a statue. Are you pulling for Capano Ricky? To the viewers who have just come in, and, well, really to everyone. She comes out in, like, 2 days? We're gonna go again. Let's get an air groove in here. Which one? Wedding or normal? Wedding would want to go in mile, I would assume, based on what I'm looking at here. Corner connoisseur, big sisterly. Do I have you at 4 already? I do. What do you get? Dazzling disorientation, but that's only pace? Huh. Yeah, your kit's not really built for that, is it? Not too broke for that and light hello tachyon. I'm going to do Capano Ricky and 200 on light hello and tachyon, because we should be getting 100 for free on that. Even if we only get 60 for free on that, with all the rewards, I'll easily be able to hit 200. We're at just shy of 300 pulls right now. Should be able to do that. I kind of assume that I'm just going to have to go to hard pity for every single thing in life, because I have yet to be proven otherwise. Just tried a zero-cost scrape build with defect for fun, worked out kind of well. Hell yeah, you get like an adaptive strike or something. That's usually what I think of when I think of zero-cost scrape builds. I mean, you'll never be disappointed that way. This is true. Well, I am disappointed. I'm just perpetually disappointed rather than disappointed all at once. I wish I could check my teams, like, while I'm here. Because I would like to see, you know, which Umas am I already using. Can I run, like, a Mayano? I could run a Sprint Mayano, late Surger. That's probably better, honestly. Especially with her wedding skin, right? Because that one's pretty much always going to hit. That's like a free ult. It might not always give you the excel that you want, but it's going to hit even if you're too far forward. Where am I medding Wino? Why do you have Swinging Maestro and Mystifying Murmur? Why are these your kit? I guess maybe you don't work that well on Sprint. Who you read? NSM? Bofa? Both of these nuts? Nah, those ain't it. Those ain't it. But I hope you're wrong and you hit something really early. Yeah, like in the first 10 pull. That would be cool. It won't happen, but it would be cool if it did. Ah, fuck it. Air Groove, get in here. I don't know what you're gonna do. We'll figure it out. 63 power? Yep. But you need sprint sparks. Good news, I have a sprint Uma. Where are you? You got the little carrot on you, I know that. You it? No, that's definitely not it. I got a 6-star sprinter in here somewhere. But it's none of you guys. Are you further down? Oh, I'm sorting by medium, aren't I? Yeah. That would explain it. Were you my 6-star sprinter? Yeah, you were. No, I have a different one than that. There you are. You're the one I'm looking for. You're still not that great, but you'll do. You'll have to do. You have no choice. Unless I have a Golshi that has sprint sparks. You got any sprint sparks in there? Didn't think so. And none of the rest of these schmucks. Mile, no. How dare they not bring me Sprint Spark Golshi? I'm sure that's easy to do, right? Hmm. I mean, I did like the 4 wit, 1 speed. That did work pretty well. For late surgers, I should be able to swing a Dober. For late surger, I should be able to... I know there's another one, I just can't remember what it is. What the fuck's the other... There's like another late surger specific. This one does, but this isn't really what I want. I'm not looking for lion weight, thanks. It's not exactly the most consistent thing I've ever come up with. Is it you? No. Yeah, I don't remember. I guess there's the nice nature wit borrow. That's always an option. Late surger is a mystery to me. Do you not do late surger either? I know your end closer pool is basically non-existent. Is your late surger pool also non-existent? Oh, yeah. Marvelous Sunday power. Yeah, she gives... Is it the same one as... No, it's not. Where are all my nice nature wit card havers? I know I've got some of you. I'll get rid of them. There it is. That'll do. I only need one. And you can stay, and you guys can stay, and I'll take a Marvelous... Oh yeah, I guess I can't run Marvelous Wit if I'm running Marvelous Power, eh? Yeah, you get Fast and Furious, was it? Yeah. You're in. That plus Nice Nature Borrow for on your left got buffed. Yeah, I'm more concerned about just getting golds that will proc. I'm not necessarily expecting my late surger sprint team trials air groove to like carry my races. But you know, if she wins some here and there, that's fine. I'm not running you again though. I will run a speed card that is worth a damn. Perhaps a sprint speed card. A little bit of Bakshin. A little bit of Bakshin. Or should I run a little bit of Biko? I don't like any of Biko's actual skills, though. Besides Plaid X, I think all of these are dog water. Like, Gap Closer is fine, I guess. Is Gap Closer late race random? Or is it, like, specifically on late race? Phase random 2 in the back half. Yeah, that's not a good skill. This is just not a good skill. I guess it gives 0.05 Excel though. It could be worse. Yeah, on your left. On your left was okay. So I'm interested in skills that proc, not necessarily skills that proc and are useful. But Yes, it is. It was late race randomly in phase 2. So the first half of late race is where it used to proc, and now it is phase 2 first half, so it's the first quarter of the late race is when it can proc. I tried taking Dober Wit and she was god awful. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, she is. That's not why I took her though. I took her because she gives a late surger skill gold. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's not good. I didn't even max this one out. This was before I was completing events. Not even a good card. All right, I'll take Bakshin, I guess. And I'll take... I'm running Air Groove. Does Air Groove have speed scalings, or do I need to take a second speed card? She's 10% speed scaling. It'll probably be fine, right? Taishin maxed out. I'm sure she can too. So, with a lack of other wit cards to take that give me useful gold skills, I suppose my next best choice is Ukukitaru. What's my race bonus right now? What do you give race bonus? 5, 10, 10, 20, 35, 50. Holy shit. Suddenly we're back in Track Blazer. I got 50 race bonus. None of the golds did. Oh, dude, my first run today, it still turned out like an okay Team Trials character. 3 of the 4 didn't proc today. I was just like, and they didn't even get to the second event. They were still sitting in the first event. And I was like, come on, guys, what are we doing here? Do you give, like, speed bonus? Oh, you do give speed bonus. You know what? Never mind. You can stick around, Mr. CB. I'm not going to use your gold, but you're all right in my book. Five SSRs, I'm sure all these will complete, right? It'll be fine. Fine mode didn't show up for work, so you only had 800 wit. That's glue. That is unfortunately glue. A hint immediately. On stamina? No thanks. I'll pass. Nobody showed up today. Very well. Recreate. Hell yeah. She rocking that mic. No, thank you. I know how this works. I've played this game once or twice. What hints do you give? Oh, you give the good set of hints. Right. Well, that's actually a tough choice then. Probably still guts, though. She only gives 1 hint level for him. The SR Wit version gives 3. I'm a lot more interested in those. Thanks again for the raid, by the way. I was streaming just long enough. Just barely long enough. You gave me 5 more minutes, you would have gotten the raid instead. Then it would have been your problem. Yeah, I like Ramp Up. Ramp Up's pretty cool. Song requests are also on for those who are interested in requesting songs. Exclamation point SR plus either the YouTube link or the name of the song, although no guarantees that the name of the song will work. We're doing this whole shitty early game thing again, I see. Alright. Alright. I'll click on Guts, I guess. I'll play your game. Raid freeze tag. Thanks for extending. I warned them they might just be jumping into another raid, but I wanted to say hi. Yeah, I don't mind doing one more. I took the whole weekend off because I was out of town anyways, so, like, gotta do a little bit extra. Make up for it, right? I fully expect Riceball to rock up in this chat in the next 20 minutes and be like, "You're still streaming?" Give me the energy.
メニューに悩ん
Power.
あ、わかった。
Hello, can I see the deck or cards used?
やる
Sure.
からには全力だ。
Boop.
手を抜くような
We're training Team Trials Sprint right now, so don't mind looking at these and going, wow, that's garbage. I'm aware.
了解だ。 どうにも頭がクラクラする。体力の
No, no, I don't think you're right, Shadow. I don't think that's true at all. Sure, turn 10 Bubble Pop, I guess. Mr. CB's been sleeping around a little bit there, has she? She's been following me. I'd like to click on that. I don't like 13% failure chances. Thanks for the sleep deprived, I guess. What are you gonna do?
誰であろうと関係ない。
I guess Kashimoto made up for it immediately after, so I'm okay. I forget I can run this as pace too. Like there's in Track Blazer you had to run her late so that you got late skills. I can run her pace to make my life easier and then buy all the late skills at the end. Pros and cons, pros and cons.
準備はできて、
Bro, CB.
知略こそ武器か。
Whoever she's up against in this upcoming Unity race, I feel sorry for. She's going to shit stomp them. Meanwhile, Agnes living dangerously out here. Okay, so do I like one bubble, three friendship, or do I like one friendship, two bubble, and also the friendship is one that I need to level up more, and also its power?
あ、わかった。
That answers that question. I often find that just by saying everything out loud makes my decision a little easier. Wit, because wit. The Mort. Speed or wit? I only have one speed card. I don't necessarily know that I'm going to max that naturally. I didn't last run. I got to like 1180 and I was like, it'll do. She got the S. It was fine.
準備はでき
Normally I'd click this because these are lower. But those are a little too good.
あ、わかった。
Bit too many things that I want. Give me the energy back.
やるからには
It's very rare that I take the energy downs on those, right? I don't know if anybody else is different, but I feel like the energy downs are generally not good. In Track Blazer, you could kind of manipulate them, right? Take a 90% gamble for 5 skill points? I'm good, thanks. That's a good click.
わかった。
Again, don't really need that stamina. I don't think. Wait, what is... Airgroove's a triple tiara runner, right? I don't need to worry about long
やるべきこと
races.
は決まっているはず。
Does she run any longs?
判断を誤
She runs the... No, she doesn't even... No, she runs no longs. I guess I could have seen that by just seeing that she starts with a long D. Me too. It was pretty good training. This was pretty good, guys. For no friendships. Hey, look, wit. Energy.
知略こそ
3 people up to orange? Yeah. Kokoda Racecourse has gotta be the worst fucking green in the game, though, gotta say. Those were not useful hints. But I can't complain about 75 wit on I'm gonna take the energy down here because I'm maxed. On year 1.
メニューにない。
Sheesh. Jeez. Into the double purple bubble pops. Okay. Sometimes it works, man. All those bubble pops earlier are paying off. Now this Tachyon is feeling the burn a little bit there of me ignoring her, although that's kind of her own fault. Air group got confused by a joke. Mood down. Okay. If you say so. My 50 race bonus tells me that I should probably run a couple more races. I could value a G1 a little higher than I usually do. So if I don't see anything good like this, I don't think there's anything wrong with running a hopeful stakes here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Etsuko bails me out or something. No Etsuko today. That's fine. Energy down 5, so we'll be able to train after. I don't know when the next mood up is. Might just have to hope for the best. What the fuck kind of team name is Logical Milk Tea? Chat GPT, make me a team name. Well, that's not really when I would most like to click on that. I think I would prefer to bump up my Tachyon here. Feels like the proper move. If I can get 5 out of 6 to orange, that's usually like my bar of success. Sure. Whatever. Nice nature up to orange. Cool, cool, cool. Enough energy to click on something other than wit, unless wit happens to be the best one. Normally, I wouldn't care to click where there just, like, is a bubble, but again, these two are a little lackluster. Haru could mind a little bit extra here. Nothing wrong with this. Take them both up to green. Up tempo's irrelevant. GF for me. Yeah, sure. Whatever. It's free. Click on it. Rest it. Late March. Okay. Double wit. Uh-huh. Does Dober even have good hints? Well, I guess that is a good hint, so that answers my question. Question answered. Sprint sparks are a myth. See? Never seen one. That's not true, but... Haven't seen one in like a week. We got the medium first try. What were those? Flowery maneuver. This is a decent inherit skill just to have a skill to inherit. It will most likely trigger. It most likely won't do much, but it will trigger. Not running pace, so dazzling disorientation's worthless. Late surger. We have some decent skills in here. Risky business is also solid. Risky business is... yeah, never mind. Risky business is the one that'll roll a die between 0 and 100 and you just lose that percentage of your stamina. Ha. It's a good skill if you don't mind just losing one in every 3 races. Whoops, damned out. right? Like, easy win, go next. Nice try, vodka. L plus ratio. This is good. It'll take me up to orange on Tachyon. Nice. Got there anyways. Okay. Yeah. 2 up to full bubble, pop a purple. A little bit of Rico value, I guess. That's not really... Not a fan of that. I'm gonna need to figure out how to mood up. Might just need to take a recreation, because chances are I'm not gonna find 2 magical mood ups by the time summer rocks up. I'd prefer not to waste a turn of summer mood upping. Not a bad hint. I guess it's prepared to pass. Never mind. I'm running late, Surger. Not useful. I lied. I lied to you just now. Not useful. Recreate me. I don't want to be running... Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I don't want to be running summer in normal mood. Energy wit or down energy for speed power. I'm gonna believe in my wit trainings hitting more over summer. How's it going, Pancake? Is she pace or late? She is late. I'm training her for team trials. So she's kind of locked into late because I already got a Bakshin pace on that team. And that one's not getting replaced. How's it going, Delefty? I know you've chatted a couple times, but I forgot to ask you how you're doing. I lied. Easy clap, go next. Good. How's my day been? My day's been alright. I woke up at a decent hour, ate breakfast, hung out for a couple hours, remembered how to fucking stream because I forgot after being away for 2 days. And then I ate lunch and now we're here. Or I ate like part of my lunch. I didn't really have time to finish my lunch, but I ate enough that I don't feel bad. Okay. Pop a bubble on guts and it's a solo guts training and that just seems like a bad idea. Or stamina. Don't really need stamina. Don't really need CB's hints. CB's nuts. Home stretch haste is a decent one and tail held high is as well, but the other ones are kind of like, whatever. Go here. What else you got for me? Wit again. Pop on speed. I'm not necessarily... actually, I like this power. This finally gets my Marvelous up to power, or to orange, so that she can actually be power friendship. But that's obviously the best last click. Cool. How's your day been, Pancake? Another steadfast hint? Thanks. Oh, that was only turn 3. I got another click. Silly me. Not that it's a good one. It's an alright one. For not being a friendship training, it's an alright one. Can't complain too much. Ramp up. Nice. Two bubbles. And in mediocre speed training, or a much better wit training, and no bubbles. And it also doesn't cost me any energy. Speed, hot topic, power, power. Yeah, there we go. 50 wit. I'm schmorked. Graduating with a degree there, are you, Groove? Power or speed? Speed me. Speed me up. Might also run like the JC or the QE2. Could run either of those, I think. Succeed. You know, what's Airgroove's secret event? I just like completely forgot to even check that. What the fuck does Airgroove's secret event consist of? Does she just need to win the triple tiara or something? I assume it's a little more than that. Usually it is. Secret events. Nope, that's exactly what it is. Just win win the 3. I already completed it. I just needed to click the next button. Boom. Double reward is essentially the reward. 8 of each instead of 4 of each. And some more skill points. That ain't it. Now wit or now I can go I can run next turn instead. Run the JC or the Mile C. Especially if you give me a mood down. Ah, no, you gave me a really good wit training. Curse you! And forcing me to click the button because it's really good. How could you? I got like so many skill points from that. It'd be silly to run a race instead of clicking on that. Energy playtime's over or speed wit stop right there. Back early race. No, I want playtime's over. That card's not even in my deck. Might seem silly, but I think that's the right click. Slenderman versus Jeff the Killer rap battle by fight marker. Is this like a spiritual successor to Epic Rap Battles of History? I'm listening, but I will be judging it. Because I grew up on the OG. It's a little bit on the quiet side, too. Bump it up just a little bit. You know what? I'll bump it up in my headphones as well. Gives very Jack the Ripper vibes. Between the power and the wit, I'm a little more inclined towards the power. It's not a strong inclination, but I do think it's a little bit better. Pretty sure we've been popping enough bubbles that I have no problem winning. Yeah, no problem winning round 3 of Unity. No problem at all. It's kind of like a shitpost rap battle. Fight me in the shitpost arena. Slenderman rapping is certainly curious. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a good power. We're gonna get a mood up from FanFest, so I don't think I'm gonna waste a whole turn on that. Oh, we got the practice perfect on top of that. Yippee! Good speed training. Not gonna turn that down. Surely, yeah, surely we have enough fans since we won the Triple Tiara. It'd be crazy if Triple Tiara didn't give 70,000 fans.
私と頑張ろっか。
Damn, this is a long one, too. I just realized that. Power speed here. I'm still gonna take the power, but I feel like I do need to focus a little on speed going forward. Stamina, no. Power, I guess. Sure. Get a couple bubbles. We got some energy back. It was fine. 3 minutes are like credits. Okay. I'll try to keep paying attention for that. Yeah, give me the 30 there. We take those risks. Max out our energy. Power or wit. Power. I care about wit, but I also believe in myself to hit 1200 by the end, so... 4 minutes is credits? Holy shit. It's like half the video. What you got in there? You got one of those infamous sprint sparks that I've heard nothing about because they're fake and don't exist. Nope. Because they're fake and don't exist. At least I got some not escapades hints. That's fine. Could be worse. Ooh, double purple pop. More extra training. Alright, we're done ever clicking on power, I think. We're probably just not clicking on power anymore. I think I do like that speed a little more right now, though. I haven't played this game in so long. Hey, you play the fact that you played it at all, though, is pretty goated, though. Was that the last inspiration to get aptitude? Oh yeah, for sure. Not that I need aptitude for someone who's just going in the team trials team, but... What do I do about that last mood down? Do I actually cancel that out? Do I blow the turn to cancel that out? Do I race and hope I hit? I think I might race and hope Etsuko has my back. Not a guarantee, but she shows up every now and then. I'll probably race twice even, unless there's a good one on the other turn. I'm gonna rest here, unless I see like a 2 or 3... Energy for skill points? Not sure. 45's a lot. Only got the 15 though. Womp womp. It isn't lost on me that that was the first of that chain. Sleep deprived, very cool. Go fuck yourself. Single wit training? No, we're racing. At least she's winning consistently. Not that I expect any different with these stats. And Etsuko don't got me there either. Cool, we got the on your left. I also haven't seen any of this card either, have I? Nor have I seen any of this card. Am I crazy? Did I hit none of them again? I hit on your left and that's it? I guess technically I hit my... No, I didn't hit Mr. CB's either. Not that I could use it, but I didn't get that one either. So we're 1 out of 5 right now. Halfway through year 3. That is wild. Yeah, we're on to the credits at this point. Let me just skip forward. Some OG shit, hell yeah. That's an old one, too. Ah, Kapano Ricky can beat my ass in dirt. You might tell me I have a double circle, but I don't believe you. Yeah, I don't believe you at all. Not even a little bit, not for a microsecond do I believe that that's actually a dirt run in our favor. And we win the X. We win the one that we're supposed to definitely lose. Yeah, sit your asses down. Go next. Give me my stats. Yeah, I don't see... If I finish another one of the chain, she might be good enough. But if I have, like, literally 2 gold skills... Shit, that's a good wit training, though. Imagine if I were in a great mood instead of a good mood. Another good wit. Fuck do you... Why are you wasting my summer turns on races? Go away. What? Who is this trainer and their awful scheduling, bro? We're gonna cut a quarter of your summer short. So that you can run the Sapporo Kinen. At least, you know, at least Agnes Tachyon finished her event chain, right? At least we can rest easy knowing that Agnes Tachyon finished her chain. Anything but the correct event chain. Anything but the correct event chain. These are so bad I might recreate. Yeah, I will. Speed for sure. The stats will be fine. Not concerned about the stats at all. I'm not really trying to pop on power. I want to pop on speed or wit. No event, no event, no event, no event, no event. No event, no event, no event. No event, no event. And the event that does hit, and you're gonna watch this, early December year 3, we're gonna see Mr. CB's second event chain, the most useless one. Or maybe even our third. Maybe she'll hit back-to-back turns, just to make sure I get the most useless of the gold skills. I don't even think I saw the first of Turbo chain. Turbo sprint chain from Bakshin. Guts, wow, yeah. For sure. Guts. I mean, at least it gives me speed and power. Guess it could be worse. You still alive? Come back with a long one. Yep. About 3.5. I got a raid, so I went one more run. Thanks again, by the way, Soren. If you're still here, you're probably not here. It's been a while. Yeah, go ahead and pop on the power, whatever, sure. Of course, I am. Oh, you are still here. I really didn't expect you to still be here. Figured you had to, like... No fast learner. Want one. I figured you had to, like... I don't know, get food or something after stream. It's usually what I gotta do. I will see you around, Turtle. I'll see you on Wednesday, right? Wednesday? Oh, what is with these power trainings? Yes. ADHD meds equals no hunger for me. I don't eat, I simply exist. Valid. So yeah, you can see now, I've joined you In the, well, not really joined you, I've always been here, but in the, in the none of my event chains completed. One of 5. The stats will be good. I don't know if she's good enough to replace my current Team Trials Uma, though, because she's got like 5 or 6 golds. I guess I'll have like 5. Maybe it'll be okay. Okay, DJ, bye! I'm in a call, and you probably meant to say call. I'm in a call and can't hear you. Okay, sound good. ADHD kids unite your one brain cell. Alright, we'll run late Surger for the last couple of races, whatever. Let's see if we can actually catch our speed up with our power here. 16. Do I have a 60 race bonus deck? Oh, she's a 10%. Oh, I do have a 60 race bonus deck. Good lord. This is a classic right here. Alright, so I'll hit 1200 power, I'll get close on speed, we'll see what this last training looks like. Wit already got there. What hints do you give? Nothing? Good? Nothing but garbage? Various green garbage skills? Yeah, I probably still want the speed. 10 wit ain't gonna make that much of a difference. 10 speed definitely will. Should probably buy a couple skills going into this. Take the 564 on max hints. Take the it's on. Take the lane, however the fuck you pronounce that word. Homestretch haste on your left. Various debuffs that I don't want. Spooky, scary skeletons. Bigger picture. Oh, that's right. She's got bigger picture innate to her kit, doesn't she? Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, wait, no, Dober's Chain didn't finish. I remember seeing the second of Dober's Chain just a few turns ago, so I know that didn't finish. I must be going crazy. Ignited Spirit Power, Wit. No, don't really need Wit. I guess it's a skill you can take just for stat points. I think though, yeah, because Spirit Wit doesn't care about your positioning. Medium, mile. Position towards the front upon approaching layer countermeasures not useful. It'll be interesting to see what else I take. Maybe I do actually end up taking NSM. She has a late Surger. It's a sprint. Could take NSM and Flowery Maneuver. That wouldn't be too bad. Alright, number 2 favorite. That'll do. These guys are a little spooky sometimes. I feel like my stats are generally good enough that I'm not worried. But, like, occasionally these guys do spook me a little bit. Especially Miss Debuff there. Push way forward. No worries at all. Get a little bit of that carryover, get a little bit of that... whatever that does. Nothing good. Air Groove has grown on me a little bit as a character as well. I used to not too much care for her. Very nice. No complaints. Flowery and NSM, and we still have 260, which is more than I expected. Maybe I do take a Hesitant Paces. None of these are worth a damn. I'm not double circling Late Surge, or Risky Business is asking for it. Ignited Spirit Guts is mid. Incredibly mid. I guess Ignited Spirit Wit is fine. A skill is a skill is a skill, right? And then we'll take Hesitant Paces for the consistency. And none of the greens are worth anything, and Operation Cacao isn't gonna hit, so. Okay, that is that UG? That is, I'm gonna say it is. I'm gonna say that is a UG. If it's not a UG, it's by, like, very, very little. Maybe SS plus. Yeah, SS plus. Yeah, like 100 points off UG. We'll take that. I like the white. I don't like the 1-star stamina. Give me another one. You can do better. I don't know if she did better. At least this one I can use Agnes Tachyon to make better. It's got like tail held high and stuff. Yeah, it'll do. It's not like I ran that many races anyways. Yeah, that one's good enough. That's still making the team. I don't know what I was talking about earlier. She's still making the team. Empress, receive inspiration from a legacy. Umamusume with career win in Japanese Oaks. Win the Japanese Oaks and Tenno Show Autumn. Obtain at least 320,000 fans. It's really not that hard to do. Cool. I should have clicked edit team. It's the one time that pop-up is actually useful. Alright, get in here. We're replacing 1100 speed and some guts. Also sprint A. Bad power, bad wit. You had 5 golds, but are they even that good? Like, I guess. It's not like she was bad. This is just, like, so obviously better. Get in there. Alright. Do 1 or 2 of these. I'll restore a couple of these. I have 278 here. Let's do 3 of these. And then we'll call it there and we'll find someone to raid out to. Does anyone have anyone in mind that we should raid? I haven't actually seen who's live right now. Raid out to someone who we know, or I could look for someone streaming Uma. Either way. Alright, I'll see you around, Jordan. You lost for 180? Oh yeah, we're doing way better nowadays. Holy. That might keep for the week. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. That'll probably keep for the week. If it doesn't, it's close. These have been getting, like, the reason it's code red is because this was like 860 last week, minimum. Might have gotten up to 870, I didn't check before the end. Yeah, been feeling pretty good. My sprint team is a lot better. 160 on a loss ain't too bad. 150 on a loss is bad. Alright, skip through the rest of that. That's a bad sprint showing. Alright, and the last one. I'm gonna assume most people fix their sprint teams first, since the sprint CM is what's coming up. Also, it's the easiest to fix, right? You just click speed, click wit, click speed, click wit. 195 win. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Loss for 160 still ain't too bad. Win for 150. You can do better. I've seen you do better. This update really shot the normies up. Yeah. Fuck. Competition again. Alright. That was a good run. Or 3 runs, as it were. We'll go ahead and stop the music. Okay. We got 4 or 5 people here. Who we raid? Of course. Usually a couple people are lurking and aren't included in the numbers anyway, so usually when I raid, a couple more people just pop into chat suddenly. I'm feeling grim. I'm feeling grim today. Feeling grimmy today. How could you? Those actually are rather loud. I'm used to them now, so I don't like jump at it anymore. But they are loud. They do the right thing. They still work. Yeah, we're gonna go raid Grimmy. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow for not sure yet. Actually, I don't know what tomorrow's gonna be. Wednesday is Crab Champions though. I know that. So I'll see you for that. Peace.